This week on The Fourth Culture.
Okay, Yrsa, maybe you should go touch another one.
Seals. Like ritual seals that are around the door. You feel a chill pass through.
Like, should one of us stay here to see the door opens?
Some of the seals are explosive, right?
I will make the final sacrifice.
No!
Since you have no memory of why you are here, it kind of makes no sense to continue.
I'd like to genuinely figure out why and what has happened. Small chill runs down your forearm, bands out almost into a translucent blue glove.
So
Wow.
we're going to play this game called the silent clap. Goes like this. Shh. Doors open, something's behind it.
Despite opening these doors, absolutely nothing happens.
What about you, Aramana? Aramana. Do-do-do-do. Aramana. Do-do-do-do.
Hello, and welcome to The Fourth Culture. My name is Ramji, and I'll be your Dungeon Master and host as we explore the mysterious world of Urtu with our gang of fantastic players. We stream every Monday night at 7 p.m. That's now. It actually is now, Singapore time. And we upload to YouTube approximately Thursday. We also stream other content on Wednesday evenings at Singapore time. This week we will be beginning a new one-shot. And that will be DM'd by Ed this week. So we're looking forward to that. But limiting their household interactions around Urtu with me tonight are Survey Team 3. It's the best I could get, folks. That's for the week of going, what are we... Anyway. As Kie, the Halfling Monk, is Lisa Yo. As Yrsa, our Goblin Bar-bear-ian, the Sheena Chan. The Sheena Chan. Just our Sheena Chan. As Barra, the Human Bard. The radio DJ of great note and renown, Jota. As Kaman, the CF cleric. The newly... Actually, everyone's got new hair except for me and Sheena, I think. So yes, we're going to go with the rather dashing-looking Edward Choy. And lastly but not leastly, the safely distanced Hans and Cheryl. Hey! None of this would be possible without our little help from our friends at the Better Consultancy, who continue to help keep doing this through thick and thin, in fact. So go, peoples.
Go, people.
You need simple, honest, and straightforward solutions, especially if you're thinking of expanding your business to Asia. And if you know who to get, then you shouldn't be listening to this. But if you don't, think about a Better Consultancy. And they're at
www.abetterconsultancy.co.
Yes. We can't remember what the content of the
Call
thing
now
is.
and get our free special offer as we deliver Hans to you. Absolutely.
Indeed.
I think
No, I'm not
we
sure.
have to pay them.
You want that. Yeah.
No take-backs, no returns. Well, amazing. As you can tell, we're not back in the studio. Well, we are in the studio, but we're also in everybody's homes because we're back in lockdown in Singapore again. So please just ask everyone to continue to take care of yourselves and go get your vaccinations and all the other bits and pieces that we need to do to get out of this mess, hopefully with everybody in as good a shape as they can be. On that note, I will ask the one and the only Sheena, in fact, the Sheena Chan, to do the recap.
Yay.
Hey.
Previously on the Fourth Culture, the party and our newfound friends found ourselves in a room with 3 plinths. The plinths had glowing crystals on the top and also had symbols all around them. By our powers combined, we managed to read the plinths and found out that the carvings basically had sort of like a poem, I want to say, but I honestly don't know. Anyway, we took a long time to try to figure out, but we still didn't understand what they mean. So we resorted to other tricks. Kaman cast detect magic, and we realized that everything was fucking magical in this room. The 3 crystals also were magical. Every time he tried to touch them with a magic hand, the magic hand went poof and disappeared. So after that, we decided if magic hand cannot, then real hand. So of course I went to touch it lah. Why so brave? Anyway, there were 3. There was 1 green, 1 blue, and 1 awling. That's correct. The awling was actually in the middle. Yeah. Then after that, we decided that since one of them, the green one, had the same kind of magic to everything else in the room, maybe that one was safe. So I went to touch it, and then hey, a door opened. Yay! So after that, we went into the room and we found that there was a lot of blue color crystals everywhere. And then Kaman realized that they all contain a little bit of intan. Oh, what is it about? Oh, so after that, Kaman tried to touch one of the crystals again using his mage hand. But then nothing really happened, and then the crystal was too big to move. So I decided, okay, let's do this again. I went inside, and then of course, get fight with some water elemental that come out of, I think was the crystals. Yeah, so we fight, and then we managed to beat all of them. And then everybody was kind of disturbed because don't know whether we were supposed to talk to them or not. And did we just, massacre a whole family? But never mind, it's okay, it done already, finished. Anyway, after they died, there were 2 small water elemental cores that were left behind. Very good. And then we examined the crystals and discovered that they are actually part of a magical circuit that was powering the summoning of the elementals. Yeah, and that is where we left off. Ta-da! Wow, short and sweet, nice.
Yay.
Nice. Well, fantastic. Thank you very much for that. Oh, my microphone has changed. That's not intentional. I think we're all good. So, thank you very much for that recap, Sheena. And if there's nothing else, then Hans.
Behold thine heroes as they observeth the troubled lands and stormy sea. They have no choice, it's national service for Marabanda Survey Team 3. A goblin captaincy, elven cleric, one small and green, one tall and blue, stoned halfling monk and bard who dedicates its campaign anthem to you. Embarrassing that all these party who stream sweet D&D. The folk culture is our name, but you can call us T4C. Asian influence on rule with less Eurocentricity. Now for some Asia Pac gang chants featuring Audi and Randy.
One copy, take that out for me.
One copy, take that out for me. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi.
新 style 来乱来了，
Dragon power. Dragon power.
I sound quite transatlantic, actually.
Anyway, this is our party and we're actually very fun. We all go play really hard and we always sing a ton of songs where we find gods and monsters beneath the Urtu sun. We are Asians, the folk culture, and at last our song is done. Except for our reminder to follow and subscribe.
Super cool. Well, in which case, this week on the Fourth Culture, you find yourselves back in this underwater cavernous room as you have just finished or vanquished maybe this family of elementals,
Aw.
maybe this group of elementals,
Okay.
maybe this summoned set of other realm beings that don't really subscribe to the same values you do. Who knows? As the water kind of continues to swirl around you, but then settles, and you find these 2 cores, you do see up towards the northern end of this room. And for folks who are watching for the first time or watching just recently, they're actually completely underwater. We're just not engulfing it in water because otherwise everybody would be why is my TV gone blue?
There you go.
So
Yeah.
it just is it makes it a bit hard contrasty wise. So that's why everyone is floating and wandering through. But there is a set of doors to the northern end of this room. Well, actually, not fair to say the northern end of this room, towards the far end of this room, and they are closed, and they do not, unlike these ones here, actually have little peer-through grates. They are solid doors, and they are physically into the rest of the stone. Behind you, the force field, which had appeared, kind of locking you in this room, has now dissipated, leaving the previous room where you had seen the three plinths upon which were the different magical gems accessible to you again.
Okay, Yrsa, maybe you should go touch another one.
Wait. So the thing is anyone hurt?
Yeah, like everybody except me, I think.
Well, yes.
Wait, I think we have potions and stuff. So before we go and open another door, please make sure everybody is in good condition. Stares pointedly at Kie.
Yes. Yeah. I think I need a bit of help.
Oh.
I mean,
A bit of help? Like, do you have any potions on you?
no, I don't.
Ah,
It's been drunk.
Let me check. I dig through
Okay.
my stuff. What do I have?
you are,
Where are my
great boy.
potions? I have a potion of greater healing and
Like,
No, don't worry about Bob. Bob is fine. Bob is totally okay.
Okay, there we go. Let's go.
really?
What?
and
Oh, no.
I've got 2
Oh.
regular healing potions and 1 greater healing.
Okay, I have an idea, my singing usually has this sort of therapeutic effect,
Oh, we can take a rest. Right.
if you wanna take a bit of a rest, I can sing to ya, since I'm totally unhurt for some reason. Water elementals didn't think to target me. What do you think about it?
Yeah, we can take a rest outside next to the plinths.
Okay.
I'm okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we can go chill out next to. Oh, does anybody want to inspect the doors first? If we're gonna take a rest anyway.
Well, you're not hurt, Barra, so you could do that.
Yeah, I could. Oh.
Because you're the one most knowledgeable about
Oh yeah, that's
archaeology.
true. No, you're right. Yeah, about history and Akara and shit like that.
Yes, because you studied that in school, didn't you, Barra?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did a double major in history and Akana,
Oh,
and I did a little minor in performance.
you did a minor?
Oh no, yeah,
Oh,
so
no.
it's like that was a thing, right? Yeah, I know people seem to think I was a minor, right? That's why I couldn't get a date. But anyway, you guys heard the story before. But anyway, okay, I'll go check out the doors. Hey, my roguey friends, you want to come along?
As you look over, Cham and Naramana look at each other, and they're sort of huddled in a small discussion with Sonali, as well as you, just sort of tending to wounds and stuff. And so Cham nods over and you says, "Yeah, I will come with you."
What about you, Aramana? Aramana. Do, 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 do. Aramana. Do, 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 do. Aramana. Do, 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 do,
So
do.
his face is covered anyway. And then
Oh yeah.
sponsor us, Alka-Seltzer. But he sort of looks at you, and his glare is mediated by lots of water. In fact,
Oh, yeah.
so you just sort of
Yeah,
you get the
whatever.
impression that he's saying, "I don't know that song, but I feel like I should be offended."
I gave you a bardic inspiration. Surely you don't want to waste it. Like it expires. That shit expires after a while.
That's actually a fair point. It's a fair point. So in which case, he will accompany you rather than Cham. And
Okay.
not one not.
But our powers combined.
Your
We're
house.
checking out the door.
Cool. So are you investigating? Go ahead. He will give you some assistance as he points out the different structures of the door. He says,
Perfect.
Points at the hinge.
This is Chum, I suppose,
Point at
because
the frame.
Aramana is not talking.
This is Aramani just pointing.
Okay, and hey,
Strong silent type.
is your deity with me?
Well, yes, of course.
Is your
Oh, no. Please give me your guidance. In exchange, I'll give you a secret sometime later. Okay.
You know, you could do a batch deal.
A batch of secrets.
Yeah, it's like
You
one
sure?
secret for a bunch of help and
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll do that like shortly after I inspect this door. Oh, that's a nat 20 with a 4, so that's a 24, 30 in total.
30.
Ooh,
Blimey.
that's a good start.
That's maximum.
Chum comes over with you. Armana comes over with you. Doesn't sort of do anything really because you're clearly able to see something important at this point, and that is that this door is connected. No apparent lock or even handle or anything else. It is a sort of like a door that is almost flush into the stone itself. And as you get closer into it, I'm going to allow that investigation to bleed into a bit of arcana, which is that you see that there are small seals, like ritual seals, that are around the door that appear to be, you'd barely notice it in this water and everything else, but with that roll, you clearly see that there is almost like a small amount of light that twirls through the characters of each of these seals. These are seals in the large sort of ceramic sense, rather than the mammal that enjoys swimming around the Arctic sense.
I mean,
Now,
we're underwater, so.
we are underwater, so it's a worthy clarification, I feel. So nevertheless, these sigils that sit inside these seals, they're almost as hard to denote as like small bubbles. They're that small, but you can see those little bits of power that move around them. You feel that, with that roll again, it is not going to be easy to pick a lock like this.
Okay. Do any of the sigils look familiar to me? Like is it like the exploding one that we saw?
Yeah, make an arcana roll.
Okay. Hey, don't suppose either of you guys know much about arcana, do ya?
Armana just looks at you and just goes,
Do you need more help, Barra?
Yeah, okay.
you're a long way away.
Oh, I know. Okay.
You're a long way away.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Okay, I'm just gonna roll. Arcana, that is a 22.
Yep, it's a great
Wow.
roll. So with that roll, and I mean, both sort of, so Armana just looks and it's just like, but as you see it, what you're noticing is that these seals, these sort of things, which these rivets can quite well represent actually, they are a combination of some that are essentially powering this door, a couple that are controlling this door, and a couple that are more violent and exothermic in nature.
Mhm.
So you kind of get the impression that there's the explosives seals, and then there are the actual more mundane day in, day out, open, close, shut. You don't see, though that Arcana roll does allow you to figure out, you don't see a control panel or control surface or anything like that. There are no runes or sigils nearby here, but you get the impression that there must be a control for these doors.
Okay. Before I head back to everybody else, I just randomly yell the 3 names of the guardians at the doors, just in case it works this time. I'm gonna check what they are.
Yrsa, Nagara,
Nagara?
No, not Tsunami.
No.
Suhani, yeah.
Suhan.
Wasa, Nagara, Suhani. Do I see anything?
Make a perception roll with disadvantage.
Okay. Oh, I rolled the same thing, so that's 15.
Oh, nice.
Okay. So you don't.
Oh no, that's
You don't-
17. 17. Sorry, my perception.
17?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty good. So you don't like it's not like you hear or see anything particularly at that moment. But as you're saying, sort of well, I may as well give it a go and say, Yrsa, nothing. Okay, Nagara, nothing. And as you say Suhani's name, you feel a chill pass through.
Like the doors?
No, you just feel
Just you cold.
you just feel cold.
Like a wee. Like that?
Sure. Is this Joe biology or Barra biology?
Universal biology.
Okay, so yeah, no, very much like that. Very much like that. Yes.
Oh. I'm like, who's the strongest? Yes, sir. Yes, sir, come over here.
Are you heading back over? Or are you messaging her to come across?
I'm messaging her. Is she too far? 60 feet.
Yeah, you're a good distance.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
I mean, you can come. She wouldn't have felt anything, but yeah.
I just come within distance to whoever wants to. I'm like point my message and my crew members like, hey, anybody free to come and say Suhani next to the door and see if you feel anything?
Oh, sure.
Come
I'm not
try.
hurt, so I can go over and do it.
Okay, sure.
Okay, come on then. Okay, so
Who's going over?
Come on.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll go as well. I am mildly hurt. I took like 11 points of damage. So.
Kie is the one that took.
Yeah.
Kie and Bob took a shit ton of damage. We need to talk to Bob. Talk to Bob about just staying back
okay,
with Barra.
but Bob is melee. But anyway, okay, yeah. Anyway, okay, so
Okay. So
We can do things without Bob, lah.
so what are you doing in front of this door?
I'm just asking them to say, okay, try this. Okay, guys, say Suhani and then just feel if you feel anything.
Okay.
Armanda kind of looks at you experimenting and decides he's going to go back to the conversation he was in over here.
The composition, sure. Okay.
So, all right. It's not going to trigger anything.
No, I don't think so.
Explosive.
It's just I think this place might be a resting place, or like she might be keeping something here. Just say it. Go on.
Okay. Suhani.
Cool. All three of you make a perception roll for me, please. At disadvantage.
Disadvantages.
Barra, Joe, you can make yours just flat because you know what you're looking for.
Okay.
18.
23.
18 plus 5 is 23 as well.
Nice.
Wow.
23. That's great.
Yeah. 23, 23, 18.
18. Oh, fine. So all of you feel again just a cold shiver, kind of almost like there's this just 5 or 6 degree different sort of wall of water just kind of slams across you in half a second. Except you don't feel. Sorry to be blunt. It's not like you're feeling that water. Imagine like when you stood in the shower and the water goes cold for a second and then goes warm again. Right? You get that sort of oh shit feeling.
Yeah, guys, it's that feeling, right? You know,
Yeah.
just after you've had a wee. Like, ugh.
So, Suhani was the one. Maybe the one is the piece here is Suhani's, right?
Okay, yeah, possibly. Oh,
I have a
look.
question. Sorry. I have a question. When I pull out my Frostbrand longsword, I gain resistance towards fire.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a similar sensation?
Wait, sorry, confused. You gain resistance to fire.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a similar sensation to
Like
the
that
resistance
chill
to fire?
that passed through me earlier.
No. This is more of a. I don't know if the expression exists in Singapore. Someone's walked over your grave. It's sort of So
Okay.
it's like that sort of someone's walked over. It's yes, it's a chill, but it's more of a. Ooh. It's a creepy feeling.
Okay, so it's not like a buff. Okay.
It is neither a buff nor, as far as you can tell, a debuff.
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, but how do we open these doors, Bar?
Right, yeah, they're heavily warded, so I tell them about everything that I've seen. So, I
Can
don't
it be
think...
dispelled?
Huh?
Can
Yeah.
it be dispelled?
Wait. I mean, the planes.
Yeah, I don't know.
What
Like,
did It said something about, wait, it said something about whether summer or winter you must triumph, ma. So I guess just now that one was test number 1, you know? Now it's test number 2. So we need to go back and touch another one, I think, maybe.
What does touch the one that says what has the word key below the plinth? I think that was the orange one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, should one of us stay here to see if the door opens? Like, does one of us have to be outside to keep the door open, or like, you know?
Okay.
Like, how does it
You
work?
mentioned just now that some of the seals are explosive, right?
Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, okay.
So I have a sneaking suspicion that it will
Yeah.
explode lah. So maybe we don't stay in this room.
Okay.
We stay a bit further, and then after that, I go and touch, and then you all see whether the door got open. How about
Okay.
it?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can peek from a safe distance. Good idea. Good idea, great leader.
Yeah, since
Okay.
the room's so nice and big, then we take advantage.
Do,
lor.
do you all want to finish resting first before doing that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, otherwise, Kie later go from half to quarter, then don't know.
Should be a cornerling.
Bobby,
I knew
how are you
someone was
feeling?
gonna say that.
It's like,
Are you guys going back over here?
Yeah, we'll go back to the rest of the group.
Come on, totally ignoring Kie. Bobby, are you feeling all right? You need-
I'm still like hurt, right? I've just been there, hurt. Nothing has happened yet.
As you
Just
come back
resting.
here, you see that Bob is just sort of lying on the floor going, "Oh, it's okay, don't worry. I will make the final sacrifice
No!
for you all.
Bobby, no!
It is okay.
Why is he so dramatic?
I am
Okay, Bobby, do you know how to
all
rest
32
up?
days of my life
Resting.
flashing before my eyes.
Resting helps Bob. Okay, so Bob, rest.
Okay.
And then when you rest, you get better. So let's
You
rest.
know
for
what
an
would
hour.
make me feel much better right now?
Mhm.
Biscuits.
Biscuits.
Biscuit.
Biscuits.
Okay.
Ideally ones with cream frosting on like your fear used to have.
Yeah.
Ooh, that sounds
Otherwise I might just die.
Oh.
Okay. Look. I take
Never have
I
children,
take a ration out of my bag, and I use prestidigitation to flavor it as best as I can.
Sure.
Like cream frosted biscuits. Okay. Oh no, this is not anything like Riaka meat. But you know, just take it and you'll see if you feel better. Okay, Bobby? I don't say that.
Okay, I try it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, eat it.
Okay, I think I'm feeling better. Do you have more?
Okay, look, we're going to take care of everybody else first. Okay, we're going to make sure we all get better. You don't want Auntie Kie to die, do ya?
Nah, neutral.
Oh, so bad.
I mean, if she's got biscuits, I care.
Oh.
Okay, look.
I mean, honestly, there may not be enough Riaka meat to go around. That's all I'm saying.
You're not supposed to say that out loud.
You could hear it. Oh, anyway. Okay, should we take a bit of a rest?
Kia, sorry. Kia, you seem to be hurt, though.
I am. But you don't care.
Yeah, it's true. He does come over and he gives you a big cuddle.
Oh.
Oh, please.
Oh.
In the meantime, can we go and check out what Aramana, Chum, and Tsunade are saying?
You can. They're sort of huddled over in this back in this corner over here. And as you sort of, it's not very far. You step across, you see them. You make an insight roll, actually, Barra.
Oh no. I meant we in general. Okay.
Yeah, it's okay lah. Just roll
You get,
lah.
you get to control I.
Oh, we. 17.
Great. So as you come over, you see there's a what appears to be a not heated but serious discussion happening amongst them, and you just sort of catch the end of it, which is Sonali saying, "Look, I can't hold either of you here, and I have no means of paying either of you, given that this wasn't. But well, I'm not going to get paid either, am I? But I do want to understand why what's happened to me has happened to me, and I don't see why you wouldn't want the same thing." And you see that there's a sort of vigorous kind of like backwards and forwards of glances and looks and other sort of like frowns from Armana and Cham. Until Cham says, "Well, I just am not sure it's worth dying down here." And given that, I'm also not entirely sure that the professor who's hiding back around the corner is going to particularly survive down here. Just doesn't seem sensible to stay. Well, what's the point? If our employer has disappeared, gone, left us with no memory. I mean, we're not wanted. We weren't going to get paid. We've been, thoroughly keistered. So I figure it's best to just cut losses now, isn't it? So that's the kind of conversation you're sort of skirting into hearing between them. There's a lot of puzzlement as the adrenaline is draining from them, though it's clear that, again on that insight roll, that Cham is in the get the fuck out of here camp. Sonali is in the find Melina, based on your description earlier, and beat 7 shades out of her to understand why this thing has happened the way it's happened, or there or thereabouts. I mean, that's sort of a crude representation of it. But yes, that's what you're walking into in that conversation.
Okay. Well, how close am I? Like, have they seen me eavesdropping?
Yeah, I mean, you've sort of walked up in a kind of like a, that sort of nonchalant, well, I'm just standing just outside the range of your conversation,
Okay.
awkwardly kind of way.
Right.
So,
I sort of message this to the rest of the party and.
I mean, you're all within 15 feet of each other.
Oh, okay. So I just sort of look at each other. I look at the rest of my party. Do you guys want to say anything?
I look at Barra. I'm like,
Barra? Yeah, and I nod at you, Barra.
Okay. Yes, sir. Come on, tell me
What?
what to say, okay? Just feed a message into my brain. What should I say to these people? I'll be really close, so I don't say it too loud. Cover your mouth like me.
hiya. Okay. Fox. Hi. Yes. Sorry,
Hi. Yrsa.
don't mean to interrupt your conversation.
No, it had come to a natural pause anyway, so it's a good time to discuss. We were just discussing. Well-
Oh yeah, we heard everything because we were not very far away.
Yeah, no, indeed. It wasn't really a private conversation as opposed to a separated one, yes.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I understand that given that you literally have no more memory of what happened, it's a bit tricky, right? I understand that since you have no memory of why you are here, it kind of makes no sense to continue also. But at the same time, as Sonali has pointed out, it's not very nice for people to drag you all the way down here and then suddenly just rob you of all your memory and some of your things and then fuck off. Right? Not very nice. Yeah. So we are going to continue searching for this diadem, and we would appreciate if you like to stay on because your skill set is wonderful for doing this thing. However, if you want to go away, I can totally understand because we are not going to be able to pay you also lah.
But also, the waters around here are dangerous. Yeah, just take it from someone who's been here before. So it may not be good to split the party.
To be fair, they have a point. The professor might not last too long down here. Even a lucky halfling isn't doing too well. So maybe they should escort him to safety. I don't want another professor's life in our hands.
Sonali looks and says, I can send them back. That's not a problem.
You can do that funky thing.
But if it's all right with you, I'll stick around for a bit.
Oh, no, of course.
I've got
Unfinished business?
I'd like to say that. I was genuinely thinking that, but the problem is I don't know whether it's unfinished business or not because I can't bloody remember any of it.
Okay.
So, yeah, let's say amnesiac business. But the point is well made, Yrsa. Thank you. Yes, that's broadly in the area of the point I was trying to make.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd like to genuinely figure out why and what has happened.
Okay.
Also, along the way. I mean,
No, yeah, I mean, like, of course your presence would be greatly appreciated. Isn't that right, Kie? She's such a nice and attractive lady.
And very
Yes.
powerful. I mean, wow, the spells.
Yeah.
yeah, those things take it out of me though. But nevertheless, I'll happily help however I can.
Okay. All right. Okay. Look, yeah. Okay.
Cham, Amana, what do you want to do? I mean, if you are going to go back, I can send you back to the Sleeping Horse. I mean, that's probably the best option for you, right? Unless you want to stay. But as I said, as Yrsa clearly said, it's kind of on your own merits, as it were. I'll probably definitely send Samuelson home because, yes, that's just a liability.
I think what she mean to say is your contribution was your research, but since your research has been taken away, as well as your memory, so therefore, yeah.
Samuelson says, "Oh, but
Send him now. Send him now. quick.
but this is
Send him now before we start
Sonali. I
talking.
appreciate how
Sonali.
how concerned you might be, but
Sonali, send him.
this is an amazing opportunity for
Sonali,
you to get
teleport
first hand, and
Bye.
with one of
Sonali,
the
Sonali, hurry
Aquans
up.
themselves. I mean, this is really
It's
a thing.
Sonali, do it now. Do it now.
I think she gets the point, Barra. But no, Professor Samuelson, I understand that you're a very curious man, and this place has a lot of material. But I think it will be safer if after we finish clearing the place, then you come back and see that. You know where it is now.
Oh,
Without all the monsters,
And traps.
So you would bring me back here?
I mean, the place will be here. We cannot move the place.
That was an unequivocally vague answer. But you wouldn't bring me back here? Okay. So you're basically saying buzz off then?
No, not so much. I mean, you're very, your experience is very valued. It's just that, we are not sure what will happen to us after we finish this place. You know what I mean? So it's not like we can go and bring you back here. But you want to come back here later, it's up to you, With the university, they can fund your research and all that. Send you down here with people like Cham and Aramana to make sure you are safe.
Do it now.
So there's a brief moment as Cham and Aramana have a chat with each other, and then Cham says, "I think the best thing is if my brother and I cut our losses. If you can send us back, we will take Samuelson back to the university, make sure he gets there safe, and then I bid you all the best of luck. It is nothing personal, but I don't like being in over my head, and
Yeah.
I'm very clearly in over my head."
Hey, just one last request. Since we were comrades in arms, if you're passing the Amrita auction house,
Excuse me.
oh, you bless you. And I think you're passing the Amrita auction house. So would you mind just taking a message to Miss Amber to ask if she could send over a glimpse of the map in exchange for a.
I'll happily drop by Amrita. You wish to ask Miss Amber to send over a glimpse
of the maps that Barra is looking for. She'll understand.
of the map that Barra is looking for. I will, upon our return, I will get dry and then go over the first opportunity that.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Not likely, but just in case, can you help me check if I won the cloak that I was bidding on? And if they have some way of couriering it over, that would be very nice also. But I don't expect it. It's okay.
Yeah. Look, I'll write this down for you.
Okay. So
Ninja and
let me get this right. So no, he's got a reasonable memory. So says right. So the map for Barra and to check if there's a cloak option
For Yrsa.
What's the name of the
For
cloak
Yrsa.
again?
Mountebank.
Mountebank.
The cloak of the mountain bank. Okay, I will
Close enough.
check this.
Thank you very much.
All right, yeah, bon voyage. Don't end up lost in a tree somewhere.
So basically, there's like about 15 minutes or so while you guys are taking your rest as Samuelson, and you do get a short rest now, by the way, where Samuelson kind of wanders around picking up random bits of objet d'art and a bit of crystal and just inappropriately touching things.
Oh,
Right,
he's British.
Yeah, indeed. And he's basically, it's the Samuelson marbles. But he sort of wanders around and sort of takes a few rubbings from the wall, realizes that's not going to work very well underwater, tries a couple of other things, and then finally sort of comes back to you all when Sonali sort of says, well, are you all ready now? If there's anything else, now's your last chance.
Okay. Just wanted to check with my party members. You know, last time we got actually buy quite a few potions, no? There was one superior healing, 3 greater healing, and 3 normal healing. I still have 1 of the greater and 2 of the normal. So who is having the superior and the other 2 greater?
Pretty sure it's on you.
No. I mean, we spread them out. Like, what is the point of me holding all of the potion?
I drank one of the greater ones previously.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I had 1 superior and 1 greater, but they've also been drunk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can, no problem. Yeah. We forgot to go and buy more potions. Ha ha ha.
Okay.
It's okay, I can heal you all when you all go down.
Sure. Okay. Can.
Okay.
No problem.
Samuelson sort of looks over and says, would it be possible to one of those cores? Would that be a thing that I could, I see it's most interesting. Yes?
What?
The elemental, cortex.
All right. Yeah. The core. The core. Water elemental core.
For study purposes, of course.
Oh yeah. Maybe we can trade with you.
Yes, absolutely. What country? I have an expertise in ancient Aquan and obviously in this area that you're in right now.
Yes. So mainly since you are going back to town, if you have any healing ability items, that will be much appreciated.
Oh, yes. Let me check. Sort of looks for a moment. He takes out a sort of bag and reaches into it, pulls out a series of bandages and effectively a healer's kit, as well as a small vial of red liquid. He says, "Well, this is what I have. I'm afraid this is a sort of first aid kit, bit of an invention of a friend of mine, but it should do the trick quite well. Handle any particular bleeding you have, or things like that. And of course I have a potion for in extremis last minute situations. You know how these things go, danger, all that stuff."
Yeah.
Oh, and we might call in a favor from you in future if you don't mind.
Yes, absolutely. I'm very depends on what kind of favor. I mean, I'm not mean to kill anyone.
No. Just
we're not in the
information.
bodies.
It's related to information.
Oh, yeah. If you were to come by, of course, I would happily give you any information you wanted. But yes, absolutely. Yeah. In exchange for, I mean, perhaps you could have tea. Do you drink tea?
Tea, yeah, teas.
Yeah. Well, what kind of tea do you like?
I mean,
Turn to the brothers. How about you? Do you have any potions?
They sort of look at each other and they kind of go, yeah, we can spare a couple. We're not giving all of them, but we can spare a couple.
Oh, no, you don't have to give. We will pay you for it.
Let's call it assuaging the guilt of leaving some people we know in the field. And he sort of takes out.
No hard feelings, no hard feelings. I understand.
Understood, but this way I will feel less of a shitter. So it sort of gives you 3 potions of. They're just 3 potions of healing. These are just sort of what they have available to them. But
Let's
they are
give
3
them
of them.
all to Kie.
Thank you.
And Bob.
Can
Uh.
Bob handle potions himself?
Let's just pour him down his throat now.
Yes, we could do that.
But anyway, yeah, let's take the potions and then we'll. Okay.
So there's 3 potions
So
of healing,
it's 3.
4 including the one from Samuelson, and a first aid kit.
Okay.
And the first aid kit allows anybody that's using that first aid kit, standard healer's kit type stuff, but also you can completely use up the kit, it disappears,
Mhm.
and automatically stabilize somebody.
Nice.
Okay.
Before we pour anything down Bob's throat, I need to check with you, Ramji. Can Bob short rest and use hit dice to heal?
That's a good question. I need to pull up Bob's character sheet. It's an interesting question. Technically, yeah, he can, I think. So
Okay,
Yay!
that's good. So if Barra starts Song of Resting, Barra's Song of Rest has been upgraded to D8.
Yeah, I'm waiting for like the unnecessary people to leave, so they don't have to benefit from my song of rest.
So how many
So-
potions of healing should I keep since there's a total of 5, right? You just said.
Depends on how hurt you are. Right?
I think just take them lah, cause the bard and cleric can heal themselves.
Yeah.
I have 2 potions still.
Then Bob,
so you never take damage.
The
are you
Bob,
gonna use one on him?
not a good idea to give Bob potions because he would have to take them out and drink them himself. I don't trust Bob to do that.
Okay, so it's
Really?
total.
Huh? Don't trust Barbara.
Uh,
Don't trust Kaman. Don't go places with Kaman.
it's true. I have
Sorry,
to
so I
agree.
get a total of how many again?
4
4 or
healing.
5? 4.
4.
Okay.
They're just regular healing potions?
Yeah. So the ones that you all just received were regular ones.
Okay.
These guys weren't. You get the impression they've given you all of their regulars
Okay.
because it's a lot of money for the bigger potions by
Okay.
comparison.
Yeah, and I'm willing to pay them for it. It's just that we can't go back to go shopping. So
Oh, okay. So sorry. That's one thing they say. So Tom does say, look, these are what we have regulars. I do have a larger potion, but they're very expensive.
oh, that's okay.
So-
I understand. This is for your guild, and then I will pay you for the bigger portion because I gesture at the very hurt monk. You see?
Oh,
Hua lah.
well, if you're willing to buy a few things, I do have a couple of we do travel for supply, so we do have a few things with us. Let me find the...
By the way, I'm so sorry. I got it wrong. I drank my potion of greater healing, but I still have my superior.
Okay,
Ah,
that's good.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Life is better now. Not
They-
so stressful. Oh, hey, we have a
This-
raid.
Hey,
Oh,
hello. They scrabble around.
Hi.
Hello. It's it's Robert
Everyone.
Hartley. Hello, Robert. How are you? Hello,
Hey.
everybody. who's watching
Hello.
that stream. Welcome to Fourth Culture. So they look through their bags and they pull out 2 greater healing potions.
Wow.
And a third one, which is also a great healing potion. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
And they said, look, I'll the replacement cost for this is around 150 gold, so I'm happy
Sure.
to just do them at replacement cost. I don't. It's not.
No problem.
Yeah.
We pay them with
So it's
ease.
450. So it'll come off the party stash, which is
Yes.
gazillionaires anyway. So
Yeah.
and Samuelson says,
Yeah.
oh, well, if I could then have that core, that would be just really amazing. And absolutely, if you ever need to know anything, pop around for a cup of tea. Happily entertain you all at the university. Yes,
Mm.
yes.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. Bon voyage.
So he grabs one of those elemental cores and tries to grab it in a bag, and sort of holds it with him. And Sonali then looks at them and says, "Right. Well, in which case, if we're done," and takes a moment and begins a process of spending 10 minutes in that sense, putting down a very simple and, despite being underwater and despite being sort of in this room, it still manages to adhere to a surface, this sort of very thick, heavy chalk, and sort of, but it's almost like the way that it comes out of the chalk is almost like a bitumen, and sort of then she creates this circle and inlays it with these various runes, and puts a couple of bits of gem dust and various other things down, steps outside the circle and leaves a little bit of it kind of unfinished, and says, Champ Samuelson, I hope to see you again, but, take care. And then they all say, they say their bye-byes, and she just closes off a particular rune. And then there's a moment as the light just glows, almost brighter than these crystals in this room around you. You completely lose your night vision for half a second. and then, and disappears. And there's a rush of water into the gap.
Oh, wow.
That's the moment, and just sags.
Oh, God, Tenaya, you're okay. You're so much better at this than Kaman ever was.
Okay, look, let's just take a rest and then we have to continue.
All right, yeah, okay. I'm gonna sing my therapeutic song so you feel better while you're resting, and you might feel like just a little bit more rested. Okay, here we go. Bang. Actually, it's bang because it's my awesome Slayer guitar.
You got it.
Okay. Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? But without the diadem, our quest's not complete. We got played out by this girl who has everything. She wants that freaking crown, she wants control. One day she'll get it and she'll lose her soul. Looking around here, we think, wow. She wants everything. She wants gadgets and gizmos aplenty. And we don't know she wants them what for. She wants these thingamabobs so she can... I didn't plan this far. So she can...
Roll 20?
She can roll a d20. But who cares? No big deal. That's not what friends are for. And essentially I sing this like repeatedly until you feel better.
I love it. And you're all staying in the room you're in, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you all sort of take a moment, take a rest, you get a short rest, you get the effect of the Song of Short Rest, which I believe gives you an extra D8. Is that right?
Yeah, that is right.
Perfect. She's singing a Scouse accent.
Do it.
And yes, roll some hit dice and feel
Better.
recovered.
Okay.
Bobby.
The hit dice, Joe, that you just got us, is it temp hit points or like normal?
No, it's actual hit points.
Actual hit
Okay,
points.
extra D8
So-
of
You can choose a certain number of hit points to hit dice to roll, and you add your constitution modifier for each of the dice that you roll. But you have to roll them all at one go. So depending on how much you're down by, use your constitution modifier. Try to get to maybe about I don't know how much you want to spend.
I used 4 of mine.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That sounds like it makes sense. You got potions anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bob got 35 hit points.
Oh, good boy.
Nice.
Good boy. You're so good at resting, Bobby. Good boy. Good boy. Okay.
For those who've joined, welcome. And Bob is the team Griffin. Unfortunately, there is no Griffin in Tailspire, so it's replaced by the Mighty Goose instead.
Thanks for the cheer, 7.
Yay, thanks for the cheers.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, and well, you know what? Since you guys are here, I might as well. I can inspiring leader every short rest. So,
Oh, nice.
okay, yeah, everybody loves my singing, right? Yeah, I know you do. Okay, so I'm gonna sing you an inspiring song. Okay.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Like in a bit of a Disney mood. Okay. No. Okay. You know what? It's fine. All right, I'll use reverse psychology on you. Poor unfortunate souls, you're in pain. You need just a little bit of healing or some extra temp hit points. Can I help you? Yes, indeed. Oh, yes, you poor unfortunate souls. We're freed until the diadem is freed. We're going to go through lots of shit. We don't know what could be it. But could I help you? Yes, I do. I'm sorry. Yeah, that wasn't as inspiring as the previous one. Yeah, but anyway, you guys feel inspired, right?
50
Yeah.
points.
Yeah, we get the diadem. What's a diadem?
Yeah, no, okay, you don't touch it. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna. Anyway, look, you'll understand when you're older, okay?
Oh, it's like a no-no?
No, it's like a crown, you know?
Yeah. Is that
Like a no-no crown?
No.
no?
No-no?
Yeah.
Hayo. It has nothing to
Hey.
do with the no. It's just a crown.
Okay.
Why can't I touch it? And
You shouldn't touch it. Okay, we think it's dangerous.
Yeah.
is this for when I'm older?
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay.
So like the no-no?
Yeah.
Like when you and Snarly do the thing with the
No,
no-no
no.
zone.
It has nothing to do with
No.
age. It's just a dangerous item.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so I think we're all feeling better. Okay.
Yes, sir. Hit it.
Huh? What am I hitting?
Oh no, touch it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Everybody get out of the room first.
Okay.
Which room? Where are you going to go?
So this is the room where we just fought in, right? I'm
Yeah,
asking
so you
everybody.
guys, so this is the little sort of, there was a door here that you guys moved through,
Yep,
and then
yep,
you came to here. This is where the force field was.
Okay, so I'm saying get out of this particular room, maybe around the corridor.
Just back up to here.
Yes.
Okay.
Around the corner, I think would be safer.
Sure.
Even.
No worries.
Okay, then after that, I'll swim back to the plinths and I'll touch the orange one.
Recklessly, as Casey says.
Recklessly.
Take advantage.
Anyhow, touch.
Reckless touching. 1 second. Got the thing and the thing. Oh, yeah.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm like, hey,
Small
Kie,
hands.
Yeah?
Kie, feeling a bit better?
Yeah. Thanks for your song, Barra. It was really nice. I feel better now.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That's good to hear.
Cool.
I'll just go pick up my dice. Like awkwardly, like, good.
Oh,
Pat her.
Oh.
Kie has advantage.
Oh.
Oh.
Thanks, Seven.
So you're touching the orange one, right?
Yes, I am.
Now, if I recall correctly, that is the one that has...
Key, it says key. under it.
Conjuration and abjuration.
And what was the thing it says
Key.
around the top of it? It says key.
Yeah.
Cool. So you touch the one that says key, and for a moment you feel a warmth around your right hand.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Rather similar, like it's sort of, in the way you felt that cold a little earlier. It's rather similar to, just a warm liquid around your hand for a second.
Okay. How? Got anything?
Okay, Kie.
Yeah.
You're fully recovered. You want to go? I don't know. Should we go check out? The doors are open.
Yeah, I can. I'll go.
Okay.
The doors are not open.
Okay.
Sorry, Yrsa.
Okay. Never mind. I swim using my pathetic 15 feet.
I could go check the original chamber and see if anything changed there.
Yeah, I will go with you. I'm gonna check out the sigils to see if any of them are deactivated.
Okay.
On the door?
Yeah. You wanna? Hey, so on its blessing. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So, would you want to check out the room first, or you want me to check out the?
I could go with you to check out the sigils first, in
Okay.
case you die and need to rescue.
Okay. We're checking out the sigils. Should I investigate, or you want to?
You're much better at investigating than I am.
Okay.
I can't investigate for shit.
Okay.
Hi, stupid.
Okay. I'm gonna do that, Ramji, to see whether any of them look like they're still active.
Sure,
So
go ahead.
Ed's assisting me. And I have Yrsa spotting Yrsa. Okay, I know you deal in secrets. I'll trade you the secret. So, okay. So the thing is that Athena's hair actually isn't that nice. But so, like, look, I just don't want to kick her when she's down. Okay. Anyway.
So Athena's hair, isn't that nice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Like she's been in the salt water for a really long time. Imagine like she has some condition. Okay, rolling. Okay, that is a 26 total.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I mean, this is just investigating, right?
Yeah.
So you see that the runes that were on, this that had a very small amount of energy in them, the runes that were representing power and the runes that were representing movement have lit up.
Ooh.
Oh,
What?
In the center of the door is now a small circular glowing area with what appears to be a sort of generic palm print on it. It's not like 5 fingers or 4 fingers. It's just sort of like a vague kind
Is
of...
there a size? Is it like halfling palm or is it like griffin palm?
medium-sized palm.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much, 07E038. That's amazing.
Holy crap.
Wow.
wow.
That's nuts, but I appreciate it all the same. Thank you.
God.
Oh, wow.
Ew.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Oh, wow.
So it is an Elton-shaped hand. Literally, it is a golden Elton-shaped hand.
Elton is
Oh,
Yrsa.
wow.
Elton is Yrsa.
Yeah.
It's like, my blessings upon you. Okay. Okay. So you want to tell the party or should I?
I could. Yeah,
So it
I'm a
looks
bit
like
faster.
You're a bit faster. You wanna tell? Ask Yrsa to take her hand off and see whether anything changes. Like,
Okay.
does she have to be there?
I swim back and shout at Yrsa if she can hear me. Yrsa, can you take your hand off and see what happens? There's a small palm-shaped thing that appeared on the door.
Okay. I take my hand off.
At the door, do I see anything change?
So presuming that sort of Kaman wanders back and everything else and passes the message to Yrsa, you don't... a minute goes by.
Okay.
You don't see anything change.
Okay. Sorry, which you said that the sigils for what and what lit up? Force and
Power and movement.
Is the one that were explosive, did they light up?
They do not appear to have lit up, no.
Okay.
I'll swim back to the rest of the group. What
So-
happened? What happened? You said
Okay.
got hand, right?
Yeah, there's a palm print there. Like, the
Oh.
thing is that sort of.
Are you coming back away from the door, Joe?
No, I was still watching. I'm still watching
Okay.
the door.
So are you all going to be over by the door? Is that the plan?
Uh-oh.
Just asking.
Where's Kie? Is Kie still? Does Kie want to come back, or does Kie want to stick by the plinths?
Currently, Kaman is just inside the door. Sonali is with them, and I presume Kie and Bob are kind of with them as well. And it's only really Barra that is over the other side.
Yeah.
So then I sort of like yelled at Yrsa. Hey Yrsa, so the riddle said summer and winter. Alright, what was the riddle again? Summer and winter. Let me check it out.
3 tests lie ahead of you. Whether summer or winter, you must triumph. Ancient words provide the key or the seal for noble protectors denied their final rest. May listen to arms where voices are unheard. I don't like this kind of poem, no. They don't rhyme one, no. It's like, just some person standing in front of the group and then anyhow they say words. I don't like it. Poems must rhyme. Otherwise, what is the point?
Yeah. Okay, but I'm just wondering, like, sorry, if that was like the summer plinth. I don't know. Maybe that's just the key plinth. I don't know whether we should touch the blue plinth, which might be the winter plinth, and see whether anything changes.
Yeah, if you touch both at the same time, maybe something happens.
Or not. Or like, but there's a handprint here, so maybe we should deal with that now or not.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
yeah.
I tell you what, and you said the handprint is small, right? Maybe
I mean,
because
like
I
it's-
touched that one, this one is my handprint. So you all go and wait outside the door again in the other
Alright.
room.
Are
I
you
go and
sure?
touch. Worst come
Alright.
worst, you come and revive me how you got diamonds on.
Okay. Just shout if you just shout
She
if
dies,
you
she
yeah.
I think it'll be
Shout.
fine lah. I mean, if the thing explodes, you should hear it.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so we back away and Yrsa goes and
Yeah, back away. I'm like,
So you're
Yeah.
going back around the corridor?
yeah,
Yeah.
I shield Bobby. I'm like, come on, Bobby, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, I guess no one's shielding me then. I will take some cover.
I can't believe you're jealous of the party piece.
No, after all those disses by
You
Bob.
just say jealous of the party goose.
I mean, he's a goose right now, so he's a griffin goose. 20 points,
Good for
griffin
the
goose.
I'll
What's
swim
good
up
for
to the
goose?
door. I will pull out my frostbrand longsword,
Okay,
good
you
idea.
got it.
Good idea.
and then
Frosty Brandy.
and then I will touch the print in the middle of the door with the same hand that touched the plinth.
Yrsa high-fives
Okay.
the door.
Wait, does it measure up to my hand?
As you lean closer, it does in fact measure up to your hand,
Oh, wow.
and
You got
it
the same
glows.
hand size as Elsie.
And as it glows, and you see there's this point where, like, literally it sort of draws a little, golden line around your fingers. I need everyone. I'm
Uh-oh.
not saying this is combat, but I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh,
What?
He's
Why
not
not
saying
saying
this
that
is
it's combat? I rolled a 20.
Okay.
I'm so proud of you.
Thanks, Elsie.
Save your advantage for that attack.
I know.
I got
Okay.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. Let's just
Yeah,
put it in
put it in
the
chat.
Zoom chat.
As long as you guys know, like, just know, because I'll need you to go in order because things are going to happen. and it's
Okay.
worth
Oh,
it.
okay,
So,
okay, sure.
Yeah, so it's just more of a. There's going to be a bit where you guys go in order. So as you look through, and you see through the door as it opens, and it hasn't opened quite the way that it appears to here. I'm just going to pop into build mode, and I'm just going to delete this door because that's what I needed to do. Come here. Thank you. Cool. That's more like it. So basically, it's opened with a large gap. And as you look through this large gap, thank you, Tailspire, thank you. You see
Oh.
The bottom of the
a
map.
very large
Oh, this is scary.
spectral creature,
Ghost.
which appears to just be hovering in the water with a lantern and a very long set of pointed ears and long flowing robes. And as it looks across and sees you,
It must be Suhani.
I assume.
who? So Kie, on a natural 20, you go first, but
I don't want.
you have no information, so but you will begin each round first. That's fantastic. Who's next?
Uh,
I'm at 18.
Yrsa, I
18.
think.
Okay, let's put this in here.
Yrsa.
Can we have
Okay.
Bob's in it rules?
Don't think we need to count Bob first,
It's
right?
Nali lah.
Oh, Sunali.
Bob will be. Hold on a second. Bob will be a 16,
Okay.
and Snarly will be a 12.
Okay. Got it. Entering it in the thing.
Cool.
Got it. Thank you. Yes, Yrsa.
Okay.
As you see this creature, and it looks up to you, and as it does so, where you would expect to see eyes, you just see sort of black pits. Like you can make out with resolution even that there are eyebrows and eyelashes even, but where there would just be any eyes, it's just darkness.
Okay. I hold up my non-wielding hand and like point my blade to the floor. I come in peace, Sohani. My name is Yrsa. I mean you no harm. Excuse me while I get my people who are better at talking. And then I turn and yell to the rest of the group, the door is open. Sohani is here. She's very scary.
Swim over, paddle over quickly.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Oh wow.
So
Oh.
the next to go is the spirit
Uh-oh.
that looks at you and says, shit, we're preparing notes as that you but
I thought you were pausing for a dramatic effect. I thought you said shit
That
at me.
too.
Like,
that too, never let him see you swear.
So rude.
Looks over and says, hear the tale of a spirit lost. Are you a lost spirit or wanderer? Are you here for your ruin, for the ruin of your people, for the ruin of Urtu? What brings you here? Who are you? Who am I?
Ah,
Why have you come? Why have you come? No, you must not come. You must not be here. This is not the journey for us.
Not the journey for us.
We couldn't hear. We can't hear you.
Oh,
like, super
this
well.
is not the journey for us.
Okay.
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 I wait until my needs to reply. Can I
So,
say anything?
Then the only thing it does is sort of it begins to move towards you.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I hold my ground.
As a reaction, right? Once Yrsa yells that Suhani is there.
So, it's just a long way away.
So we can't hear Yrsa.
It's like this is one of those. This is why I said it's gonna be difficult, right? You're around the corner, and it's about 200 feet away.
Okay.
So
So
you know, there's limited amounts of information you have here to go on.
okay, but basically like, so, 18 seconds have passed. Right?
So far, 6 seconds, 12 seconds have passed.
But the spirit.
So 6 seconds for Yrsa, 6 seconds for the spirit.
Kie. Oh, okay, because Kie is too far. Okay.
I mean, if you want to count Kie, they didn't start the door, right? So yeah.
Okay. So I mean, some time has passed. Can I use my reaction to peep?
Who's next in the turn? No,
Bob.
it's Bob next.
Yeah.
Then it's Sonali, who will both skip their turn. And now it's your turn. So
Okay. I will
use your
peek.
turn.
Basically, I'll
Okay.
go the full extent of my movement because by now I think like half a minute has passed.
Yep.
So I'm like,
So 15, that's your movement. Yep.
and I'm gonna look through to see what I can spy.
You see that.
Aha.
So I see the door is open.
Mhm.
So, okay, using my so that was my movement. Using my action, I am going to dash, and
Okay,
I'm going to
so-
use my free action to tell the rest of the party the door is open, and there's something behind it, and Yrsa is alone facing the door. Sorry, okay, I'll say this really fast. Door's open, something's behind it. Yrsa's alone. By the way, Bob, when you run past me, could you pick me up and put me on your back? So that's
Okay.
that's my free action. And
You got it?
wow, so I use my action to dash. So 15.
Yep,
feet.
that's it. No, you use 15 feet to come around the corner, 15 feet to come up here.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna do anything else. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Okay, that's all I can do.
Okay. Next up will be Kaman.
Okay. If I swim, if I move and dash, that's 60 feet.
Yes, you have a good movement underwater, so you
Yeah.
can go 30, 60 gets you to here.
Okay.
So, yep.
I think this time, maybe we should try talking to it before fighting it. Whatever that is. Okay, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay, you got it. So then now is Kie's turn.
I try to get as close as possible to Yrsa as well, so I'll move 45 and
Yep.
and dash as
Dash
well.
45. You got it. Okay.
Do you have a?
Here doesn't have a swim speed, right?
No, but she's got that. I think we agree. We
Oh,
basically
yeah,
went with
the
Difficult terrain
the-
thing. Yeah, yeah.
Right.
the monk thing of
Correct,
like.
correct.
I'll need to have a look at that one day actually to see whether or not it's true. But for the moment, so far we've been doing it. I don't want to change it mid right now.
Wait, so where am I again?
You're here. You're about 10 feet in front of Kaman.
Okay.
That's what you said.
That was your movement. You can
And
use your
dash.
action to move as well.
No, that was move and dash.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's 90 feet.
I may have to meet you guys halfway. No worries.
Can use your bonus to move if you want.
No need lah.
Okay.
Okay,
That
then
uses key points.
yeah, then that's me.
Okay. Then we have.
Yes, sir.
Yrsa.
Yeah, I will start to move away as it moves towards me, but I'm just, how do you say, I'm not, I will just use my movement as opposed to, full out.
So you don't have anything that gives you freedom of action, right?
I do not, so I'll be moving 20 feet.
2 and 20 feet, yeah. So 1.
I'm still in a very unthreatening pose.
Okay.
This one.
As you kind of move backwards, sort of in an unthreatening pose with your sword down, not up, this goblin has it. Are you saying anything?
Yeah, I'll say, we are here to help you protect the diadem.
Okay.
My name is Yrsa. It has been thousands of years since you have passed. Your name is Suhani.
Then it's you. Are you doing anything else with your turn?
No, that's all. I'm just talking and moving.
And you hear the ghost says, "No, I am not Suhani. No, that is not who I was. Who I was irrelevant. Who I am now is a warning. Do not seek the diadem. It will be your downfall."
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's it for my turn.
And
Does it follow me?
the last thing this does is it sort of moves forward into the room.
Yep, follows me.
Oh shit.
Okay. Okie dokie.
As it kind of moves right up to you. Okay. Next up will be. Sorry, I've lost the order.
That was Yrsa, so then it'll be
Yrsa.
Bob,
So
Sonali.
now it's Bob. So Bob will come tearing around the corner in classic Bob style.
No chill.
No chill at all. Here comes Bobby! As he makes it to Barra, and kind of grabs Barra in sort of like his arms, and then will then move 1, 2, 3.
Oh, good.
Barra is now mounted.
All right.
Barra has, yes, it's sort of being held by Bob, and dragged along in the
But it's
water.
stuff on my neck.
Barra is the
pretty
mount.
much. The seahorse, I might say. Now,
Sonali
and then
moves.
Sonali moves up.
Oh, wow. Moves fast.
She does. She moves through the water, and you notice she doesn't seem to struggle moving through the water.
Okay.
As she has explored Nagaranda before many times. So that's a couple of useful items.
She has a swim speed.
She has a swimsuit. And so as she comes up, she sort of looks over at Kaman and also sort of stage whispers to you, Barra, and says, what are we doing?
So, can I see the creature from here?
Let's have a look.
Now that it's come out.
Yes, you can. It's very large and it's looming in front of Yrsa.
Could we hear what the last thing was that it said to Yrsa?
Make a perception roll for me. It's going to be hard because it's a long way away. But it wasn't speaking quietly.
And he's just speaking in common, right?
It was speaking in common, or at least you understood it. You don't get the impression that it was something interesting.
Tower of Babel. So that's a 21.
21. So you hear as you're getting close to it, you hear it say, "The jade diadem," and then saying the warning to stay away from it, as there'll be no good for anybody.
It speaks via babblefish, one of the fish.
Yeah.
Well, this is where it's interesting because when you think about it, and you can compare notes later potentially, right? Yrsa, you don't notice it, but it said these words to you in Goblin.
Ooh.
And Barra, you hear these in actually you'll hear it in Nagaranda common.
Okay.
Kaman, presuming with your passive and everything else, you will hear these words in Aquan. And Kie, you will hear them in Halfling.
Oh wow.
And I'm genuinely curious why the rest of them can understand.
Yeah.
Wait, do we realize that it's said in our own languages?
Yeah. I think it's
You'll hear it in that language. So you'll be like, okay, it's not like you gain comprehension. Just as far as you're concerned, that creature is speaking Halfling to you.
Okay. So I mean,
It's Barra's turn.
okay. So I'll like use my free action to go. Like, okay. I think like rather than use arms, we need to try and use ancient words as the key. So I'm gonna. Is it considered that I'm mounting Bob or I'm not?
You're currently being grabbed by Bob and dragged through the water with speed. If you want to try to mount Bob, you absolutely can. As part of your action, you absolutely can.
Okay. Hang on, sorry, give me a second. I'm just gonna look through my. Oh shit! Did we take the dagger from? We didn't take the dagger from Samuelson. Oh no, we did. I took it just now for scrying. Okay. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna. I'm gonna try and recite the words of the prophecy that I recall to this creature, hoping it can. No, I'll move forward 15 feet.
So you're going to mount Bob?
No, I'll just move forward 15 feet, and then I will hope that Bob picks me up again.
So Bob currently has you grappled. In order to have dragged you through the water.
Okay.
So you would have to disentangle yourself, which is fine.
All right, it's okay. Then I will attempt to mount Bob from my position so I look more imposing. I'm the Griffin Rider.
Sure.
And then
the Goose Rider, yeah.
Okay. And then I will try to say the words of the prophecy, which are
So I'm going to knock Bob down to the same initiative order as you from now on, while you're mounting him.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so hang on. What was the prophecy? Crap.
Well, Bob.
Can somebody give me like a refresher, like a single word in the prophecy so I can control F it?
Which prophecy? I'm sorry.
The prophecy of Nagara.
I think that's in the chat.
Yeah, I just can't remember what the words were.
Okay, I mean, we could just assume that you say what you remember.
Okay.
Yeah.
Will you let me do that, Ramji?
Do you want to? So, are you looking for your memories of it, or are you looking for the actual prophecy?
I'm looking for the
itself?
actual prophecy.
If you search out
Any word that's distinct.
Stormlord or
Okay.
Kisamet.
For the
Or
three shells under the great
coral.
circlet of Nadra.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
This
So I
one.
will say. So I will shout as loud as I can in my most resonant bardic voice. For the three shells under the great circlet of Nauchuan, in the diadem which controls the dragon throne shall be torn apart. It's the spirit of great Karambir shall also shatter. The great tower of the north, etc., 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 etc. And the sleeping dragon, the king seeks to return the storms whence they came from and enthrone his queen. Jang.
You don't have a king memory or eidetic memory or anything like
No,
that,
I
right?
don't. No.
So, and I don't think you didn't say to me at any point, like, I'm going to spend every evening
I
memorizing.
presumed it was like burned into my mind, but it's fine. I mean, yeah.
No, it's fine. I just need you to make a roll for it.
Sure, yeah, that's
right.
roll.
So, just make a. Firstly, just make a just a straight intelligence roll for me, and then make a performance roll on the back of that.
Intelligence is 22.
Mm-hmm. So you remember it pretty well. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I almost died. Sorry. Performance. That is a nat 1. But I have advantage on it. Why? I have advantage on it because I'm interacting with Black Dragon Mask. I'm gonna roll.
Oh, it's an advantage you get with dragons, not on any performance. It's only
Black
when you
Dragons. He's not a Black Dragon, is he?
No,
It's still a 14.
It's still a 14.
If natural 1 gives you a 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still natural 1 though.
Yeah,
but nevertheless, it's absolutely. So it's more of a it's a bit of a reinterpretation. Let's say that. So you bring this certain artistic flair to it that was really unasked. But beyond that, however, you do clearly recollect the words of the prophecy, and you sort of
The King seeks to return the storms they came from.
It's very much. It's very much that sort of like, alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well, Horatio. But yeah, and so you every word has emphasis. However, you do manage to get these words out, and as you do, there is a you see as you speak these words the rhythm and the way that you speak them. You see that that this spirit starts moving and swaying in that rhythm as well. We'll just go very briefly as we go through to who's next? It is Kaman. Would you like to do something now?
Just gonna home action to observe. I will ready an action to turn undead if it turns hostile. If it attacks, I will turn undead.
Question for you: can you turn undead?
Yes, I can.
I thought your
Yeah, I have turn undead and I have abjure aberration.
Oh, okay, cool.
They're both,
Nice.
both available to me.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought that you actually, weirdly enough, it was one of those ones where you didn't get undead. You got all the outsiders instead. But no, that's all good. That's all gravy then. Okay, cool. You got that. So you're holding action. You're not moving forward.
I'm moving into range for it, as it were. Whatever the range of turn undead is. Within 30 feet. So
Yeah, you're not gonna get that close, but you can get sort of to about here.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, so yeah, if it comes at us, and it's hostile.
But you use the
and it's
slot,
within
right?
range, then I'll turn undead.
But you use the slot now, you know.
Turn undead's a channel divinity thing, I believe.
Oh, okay. I don't know what that means. Yes, I trust whatever you guys are saying.
It's
I'm
not
afraid
a
of cleric.
spell.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. Okay,
But yeah,
cool.
does it use it up though?
Yeah, that's a good question. Do I actually turn undead?
So you will be readying the action, which means that you will be readying to channel divinity. And if you don't use it, then it uses up your channel divinity.
Then don't lah, it's okay.
Okay lah, then don't forget it. Okay. Then I'll move it at 30 feet forward and then.
As your
Okay.
Wow, you... Okay, can you don't move so far forward because I'm worried that the others can't catch up. I am going to pull back a bit more.
Okay, because I want to be able to heal if you.
Oh, sure, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I
Because I need to touch you.
I can catch up because I'm on board, and the rest of them have a normal swim speed.
So mainly is I want Kie to be able to reach the guy.
Ooh, okay, I'll move back 15 feet then. Sorry.
No worries, no worries.
Thanks, Ramji. I'm done.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Moving back 15 feet.
Cool. I'll turn you around. Okay. As we then go to Kie, it's you.
Yeah, so I use again my movement and dash to get as close as possible.
Hold up. Is it possible for her to get onto Bob as well? Little Bob swimmer over?
Not in little Bob mode. He's been reduced,
Okay,
so he's now the size of a pony.
no
basically.
problem. Okay.
Aww.
Oh, good.
Okay, that takes you 45, and then
And dash as well.
you can dash again.
Are you using key points?
No.
It's just like,
Okay, so that is move and action.
oh yeah.
Yrsa,
Okay.
find yourself right here.
Since she's close enough, I am going to disengage as a bonus action, move back to about the same line as Kie, but not stand right next to her. Like we have about a 5-foot space between us.
You have bonus action disengage?
Yeah, that's my goblin ability.
Oh, cool. Okay, so then you're going to move. Sorry, you're going to move how far back?
Onto the same line as Kie, but we are 5 feet apart.
Okay.
And then I'll
Got it. You may not have had. You may have just been a bit shy of that actually, movement-wise.
Okay, no worries. Then I'll
Yeah.
keep a little bit forward, but I'll stay like 5 feet away from Kie.
Yeah, you got it. Done.
What is the spectre still saying anything?
It's
It's swaying.
it will in its turn.
Okay, I will say, we are here to keep the diadem safe, away from people who want to use it for bad things. Can you let us pass, please? 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 Okay, I'm done.
Make a persuasion roll.
Oh, yay!
Yes.
Nice.
Let us hope that we
Let's
can
hope.
do it.
Charisma
Persuasion is plus
+1,
0.
+0.
You can do it. You are very, very adorable.
No,
We believe in you! Yay!
13.
Yes.
They say 20.
13.
13. 20.
Says
Please?
looks and says I would love to let you pass, but you must hear my tale first.
Oh shit.
So you have to listen to the ads.
Of course. Yeah. I'm not a subscriber, so I'll listen. No
And
problem.
as you see, there are moments of like, is it sort of and then sort of like sort of static kind of like moves across it as it sort of focuses, and you see that the creature almost like an old TV set, like it sort of phases in and out for a second, and then it says but you must hear my tale, and then you may judge if you wish to continue.
Yes, we will hear your tale.
I need everybody
Oh.
to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, yeah.
Ah.
Barra's going down.
Huh. Oh, wow, 20. What?
Wow.
I rolled 19.
Nice.
I'm not wise at all. I just rolled well.
Oh, I rolled a natural 20.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm
nice.
11.
I'm at 16.
I have a feeling failing it was the way to hear the story, though.
Oh, at least Kie gets to hear it.
Yeah.
So, Kie, Barra,
Yeah.
and Bob,
Oh,
Oh.
you find yourselves
okay.
stood in the view of, well, not yourselves, but it's weird. You look down and you see these fine robes. Look rather like the robes this creature is wearing, but though they are tattered and yours are most glorious, purple with embroidery and various other things. As you look ahead and you see this marble hall, and in this marble hall, a bridge kind of leads, sort of, this huge atrium-like space. And then there's this bridge that leads into the middle, where there is another sort of tower, upon which you can see a burial sort of not a burial, but a funereal sort of podium, a bier, I guess you would call it, like again made out of a beautiful kind of white marble, upon which lies a body, and a body that, Barra, you recognize from your vision as the body of Suhani. Stood in front of them are warriors, 4 ranks deep, stood at attention. And as you salute and whispered the words of prophecy that you spoke to this ghost.
Mm-hmm.
You mumble it under your breath in frustration, almost in sadness. You begin to pull power into your fingers, an incantation.
Oh, shit.
And this incantation, you can see, pulls the flesh from the bones of these warriors
Oh,
that are stood at attention,
What?
and pulls yourself, pulls your life energy from yourself. And the last thing you can hear in this vision is our eternal duty to protect this fragment.
so Lisa, I and Bob.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, you can see each other,
Right.
but then you look down, you see, but it's almost like you're dressed in this way,
Yeah.
but to your left is Kie and to your right is Bob.
Got it.
But then in Bob's mind,
Yeah.
Bob's dressed in this way, and Bob's very, very confused about that. And then to his left is, and to the right is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that Kaman and I didn't get the vision, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And neither did Sonali.
So we were like, yes, please tell us the story.
Okay. So
But he's, I can do magic!
Right, right. Huh?
so are we still going initiative, or like is it?
You are not going initiative.
Yay,
Okay.
good.
So I'm gonna I'll leave it to Kie, or tell the party the rest of the party what you saw.
Oh,
Okay. While she does that, I'm gonna try and persuade the sentinel. I'm gonna say, look, you've served your watch for hundreds and hundreds of years. It is time that we help to relieve you of your duty now by making sure that the diadem does not fall into wrong hands. You must
You're flying up with Bob?
Huh?
You're flying
No,
up with
I
Bob?
get off Bob. Because Bob is
Sorry,
probably going to
just
say something
checking.
wrong.
Sorry to interrupt, but it was going to be relevant. Okay.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, I'm not. So I get on
Cool.
Bob and say, yeah, you've done your duty and now your watch is ended. Allow us to assist you, and we will keep the diadem out of the wrong hands and make sure that the sundering does not happen again. Please let us through. Let us take over this part of your watch.
There's a moment as the voice says, I have shared my tale with you. You have seen the last guardians. My role here is complete. If you wish to continue, make a persuasion roll for me.
All right, Barra persuading.
Sorry. That is a 31.
31.
Oh my gosh!
As I'm saying this, I suddenly pull up my armor to reveal more of my abs.
I will buy that ice from you.
I will.
So looks at you
Buy
and says
the
that.
snake oil.
Says then I will not stop you. Oh, abdominal one.
Thank you.
And then slowly the creature dissipates.
Oh.
Well done, Barra. Well done.
Barra feels really bad now. Like, oh.
Why? What's wrong?
Why?
Why your face like that?
No, we gotta make sure as long as we're doing the right thing, we can't let this fall in the princess's hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, I tell you what, we find the thing, then we leave a note there. Say, come to where's the place where the Accra stays? Shadow
The Shadow Grove?
come to the Shadow Grove if you want the item. Like that.
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, well, come on then, guys. Let's keep going.
All right. So as you guys carry on, you head in. What's the order you're going to go in?
Uh-oh.
Yes, goes first. Then
Yeah.
Kie. Then
I don't mind. I
So
don't mind
technically, right, Kie is the safest person to go first because she has evasion now.
oh,
Although
that's true.
Lisa's rolls are,
No, they're good today.
Natural 20 is Lisa's
good
roll.
today.
Yeah, Lisa's been doing well.
Seven
Cool,
to
Lisa, you going first?
I'm not going to say anything in case I ruin it.
But we can go to abreast, right? Based on the size of the door.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna go right behind in case anything needs investigating or unless Sunali's investigation is better than mine, but she has not borne that out so far. So
Nah, Sonali's not got good investigation.
okay.
I'll bring
She
up
certainly
the-
hasn't.
So I'll go right behind Yrsa. I can stand abreast with Yrsa. No, I won't do that. I'll stand behind Yrsa.
Yeah, you should.
Who's next to me? Is it Kie?
It's probably yours.
Huh?
Kie's up in front.
Oh, Kie's up in front. I see.
Yeah,
Okay. Ken.
Okay, so Kie, as you go ahead, there's a couple of doors in front of you again.
Ish.
Oh.
Oh, okay, Kie.
Mm.
Look, let me do this, okay? I walk up to it cautiously.
No,
Mhm.
not Kie. Barra.
Yeah.
Barra's going up ahead.
I'm going
Okay, sorry.
cautiously. I will check for traps on the ground and around me.
Then make a perception check for me, please.
Oh, perception shit. Okay, never mind. It's okay. It's not so bad. Net 20, so
Nice.
total that
Wow.
is 20.
Nice.
Everyone's rolling amazingly
It's
today.
because of Einar / Elton.
Yeah.
It's a 2028.
At 28.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. And the natural 20 as well. You feel that these doors are not trapped. You've looked everywhere.
Okay.
There is no sign of a trap.
Okay, so I'll go up to it and I'm gonna investigate it further to look for any sigils, like the previous door. I'm gonna go. Okay, so I'm just gonna take it for granted that your god's gonna take care of me. Yeah.
Oh well, you have to tell me.
Could you get your god to take care of me?
All right.
So you're going to come back and then get them to do
I mean,
the
he's like 4 squares behind me, right? So does he have the?
Oh, no, he's not. You went up front, right? So you can ask him to come up.
Oh yeah, okay. Ask him to come up.
Yeah. So
Sure.
I head on over and. Okay, Barra. So here is your guidance.
Okay. Okay. So then I give my secret to Eijnar. Great Eijnar. Like, my family knows this, but nobody else. So, the scales on my body, like, they cover a third nipple. Don't tell anyone.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm done.
Hey.
Okay. And then I investigate the door. Do you want to help me?
Sure.
Okay.
What are you looking for?
Like sigils, like magic sigils, like the explosive ones or the protective ones on the other door.
Oh, it's the same.
Roll investigation.
Here, since we're the healer.
Net 20.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
So that's,
wow.
Thanks, Einar. So with my investigation, that's a 26 plus the blessing. The guidance is 27.
Woohoo!
Wow.
You didn't need to use the guidance, you could just hold the guidance for later.
I thought we had to roll all at the same time.
That's fair, yes.
You are presuming you wanted to, and you haven't seen anything yet that makes you not want to. You find that it's relatively straightforward to open these doors.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. It's time. Yrsa, Yrsa and Kie to the rescue. Okay, like the doors are safe, guys. I don't think there's anything on them. I don't know what's behind them. So let's change positions, shall we?
Okay, I mean, okay, so just now we touched the middle one, the orange one,
Yes.
and then it opened the door, right? That was the
Yes.
key. What
Yeah.
if we need to touch the last one to get the shield?
Oh, good idea. Oh, you're a smart captain. You are. Charisma's not up too much. but
I
you're
mean,
really-
the spectre got show you all the warriors, right? Just now.
Oh, yes, that's
There were
true.
like 400 of them. Like a few hundred of them. Like, right, Kie? Right,
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What do you,
Make an intelligence roll.
is that right,
Lisa.
Bob?
Me?
Yeah, they're alive, and I brought them out to life myself with my magic. I've got magic.
What do we, who rolls? Kie or?
Kie.
Intelligence?
Yeah,
5.
cool. Hundreds.
Oh, no. Yeah, I think it was 40. Sorry, I think I remembered wrong. Yeah.
But there were hundreds, Lisa.
Okay.
Anyway. Okay. Yeah, anyway, there were lots of them. So maybe we should get the shield. So you've had a good.
No, I'll use my magic powers. Don't you worry.
Okay, yeah, you know, you're like, we all use our magic powers. Yeah, we're all winners. Okay, we'll play together. Okay, good boy. So Yrsa, like, should one of us go? Like, you've been doing lots of crystal duty so far.
Okay. I can swim back again, I suppose.
Oh, we can.
I can go. I can go.
We can
I can,
So slow swimming back all the way. It's like a slow relay race.
I can go.
Okay, so you're gonna go all the way back, Lisa.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm not going to drag you.
I mean,
on.
because I would be the fastest, right?
Should somebody go
Cool.
with you? Kaman
So-
is fast. I mean, Kaman is not as fast.
Oh,
but
right,
pretty
right.
fast.
Yeah.
So,
Which one are you going to touch?
wait, do you want somebody to go with you in case you go down and nobody knows what happens to
I
you?
guess Kaman would make
Yeah, I'll
sense.
go.
Yeah.
Okay, so Kie and Kaman come back.
Mm.
Cool.
Okay.
Which one are you going to touch, and who's going to touch it?
The one that we haven't touched.
The blue one.
The blue one.
You got it. So you go back with instructions of touching the blue one. You come back. As you touch the blue one, which hand are you going to touch it with?
My left.
You swim up to it. There's a moment as a small chill runs down your forearm, and as it does so, you then see that there sort of expands out almost into a translucent blue glove.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh my.
Kie, are you alright?
Yeah. I look at my arm.
Okay, maybe it's to be used for opening the next door.
Yeah, maybe. So we swim back.
Hey, do you want to touch it too? Maybe it's a one-person thing. Where each person needs to touch it.
Oh.
Okay. I guess I'll touch it.
Ed, when you touch it, you also find a blue glove.
Maybe we all need to touch it.
High five.
I high five Kie.
Do we feel anything? Like, does it feel different? Like, does it feel like there's something on us?
When you high five Kie, there's a moment of just. It's good to touch another person every now and then. It just feels, it's like sometimes in this world there's just not enough,
Okay, let's go get your son, Barra.
And finale,
Absolutely nothing beyond, the fact that you're just like high five your mate. That's it.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it doesn't feel like we are wearing a glove. That's what I mean.
It does not feel like you're wearing a glove, nor is there any spark of electricity. Nothing of any.
Okay. Okay.
Nothing.
we get the rest back to touch it before we proceed.
So you're all gonna swim back and.
Touch
Yeah.
it, yes.
Bob goes. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, yes. Reach out a claw and touch the blue crystal.
All right. And sort of randomly claws at this crystal.
Does he have a swoon as well?
He does not appear to have a zoom.
No. Okay, no problem. Okay, Bob. Later, when we open the door, you stay behind, okay? As in, you stay at the back of the group.
Okay, but how am I going to control my minions?
With your words.
Oh, I am very good with the words. Eloquent.
yeah, good boy. Okay, so
Wow.
we're gonna play this game called the silent clap. Okay, so it goes like this. Shh. You don't say anything. Okay, or like whenever somebody goes, shh, you gotta go shh, and you gotta see like if you can stay silent for like 1 minute.
You see Snarly's just smirking. Just affectionately smirking, but smirking all the same. She goes, sounds like an excellent game to play. Right. Okay. I think... Are we going?
Yes, we are going. So everybody has the glove effect except for Bob, right?
It's not... Yes, and even with Bob's case, it's not clear whether or not he's got it, or it just doesn't manifest itself that way. He doesn't have hands. So, it's,
No problem.
unclear.
Okay, cool. We get back to this room,
Mm-hmm.
and I will go open the doors. Would the rest of you like to, I don't know, take cover? or not. Up to you.
Nah.
Go in.
Yeah.
Open the door.
So you open the door. You
And
see
leave the
inside.
door open.
You see
Daddy, let me tell you bye. Sorry.
Indeed, that is exactly what you see. You see a large well of power and gems that just screams "Kanina Chauchibai." But also it's just
Such a vulgar display of power.
I know it's a vulgar display of power. Rather, that's very very nice. Good save. It is those magical circuits from previously, but a much more powerful version of it. And as it does so, as you are able to start looking into this room a little bit, you see, aha! I need you to make a perception roll for me, please.
Okay, I'll do it.
Do it.
23.
Oh.
Cool. That's good enough for you to see everything. So give me a second. In the meanwhile, while I'm hitting the button,
Take the button. Drop
y'all
the
can.
bass. Oh, 2 giant skeletons.
Many small
the
ones.
thing.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
5 golden.
Okay. Hello, army of the dead.
Yes.
Ah, yeah. Very useful to have a cleric.
You go in there. Turn around.
This is what you see.
Oh no, he's turning on the water effects.
Just for a second, because it is even with a decent perception roll, it is quite hard to see clearly. But you do see near this sort of pool of sort of water and this glow created by these K&N crystals,
Crystals,
like
indeed.
lighting, sort of giving backlight for these sort of sword wielding warriors behind whom seem to be even more sort of bleached bone, sort of but these ones with bows, and then even further just towards the back you see that there is some sort of bridge or other sort of
Oh, the bridge. Do we all see this, or is it only?
you should all be able to see it.
Does this look like the vision that Kie and Bob and myself saw? Like, because there's something leading to a bridge.
It does not.
Okay.
I had to check because it's been a while since I made this map. It doesn't, no. Similar architecture, similar, though crumbled over a few thousand years. But yes, it does not look the same. It looks similar. You're not quite close enough to see the other things.
Okay. Cool. Okay, cool.
So, what is very interesting is, despite opening these doors, absolutely nothing happens.
Well,
Okay, let's hold up our shiny hands and wave. As we walk by.
Silence, my minions! You will not be moving! Your master Bob! The necromancer.
Well, Bobby, who have you been hanging around with other than
I had stories with time with Samuelson earlier.
Oh no.
oh no.
He told me all kinds of interesting
Okay,
things.
yes. Okay.
He has a book called Ancient Fables and Tales of Urtu. And it's got all kinds of stories in it.
Okay.
They sound like the stories that other people.
Good boy. Okay. Then I sent a message. Yrsa. Hey, Yrsa. Do we want to risk going through with Bob, or do we not?
What do you mean? We can't leave him here, right?
I know, but what if he's not protected? What if the shield only protects us?
We'll see that. I mean, I'll go in first, see what happens, and then you all come in one at a time. And then if they attack, then here you and I will hold this door, or rather, I will hold this door, right?
Okay.
And hopefully, they don't come through. Okay, everybody, are you ready? Let's go. I step through the door.
Mm-hmm.
And wait and see whether anyone comes at me.
So you step through this door, and as you do so, I'm just going to drop out the water effect so you can all see a bit more clearly.
Oh yeah.
So as you step through the door, you see that there are some very, very large skeletons here, and some very small skeletons, well, regular-sized ones, let's say. And then there are some archers over here, and then there's a couple of folks in the background up here who appear to be all ignoring you.
Cool. Okay.
Perfect.
Now you are currently 5 foot away from them all. How would you like to move through this space?
Wait, can you move it so that the... Oh, wait, I can go to the other view. Sorry. Never mind.
It's okay. I can move whichever way you like. The audience may want to care as well.
True. Can I take a look at the other side of the wall? Yeah, where the big skeleton is. Okay. So it looks like there is nothing there. The way through would be the bridge, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, and on the bridge is dude with book and person and Strad.
What?
Yes, consider they're not Strahd. They just appear to be two. Based on where you're looking at it, so you can see them. They appear to be wearing officers' outfits.
Okay, that's good to know that's not Strad from Zagreb.
It is not our one and only Count from Sesame Street.
Given the
One
fact that
death
we
saving
are...
throw. Two failed death saving throws.
What's the glowing crystal thing in the middle?
That appears to be a source of power, rather similar to the ones that were back there. But and I think, as Barra explained, the magical circuitry. It has a very similar kind of tone to that.
Okay, then. Does it... So no. Okay. Does it... Is there any way for me to tell whether it's been activated? Like, did the glow in the other room change? Because we saw it when there were no elementals, and then we saw it after when there were elementals, right? Was there like a change in the crystals?
There was not a change in the other room, and there doesn't appear to be any. It's just a concentration of them.
Okay, cool. I'm going to move a little bit more forward and stand
Okay.
in front of one of the skeletons, the one directly in front of me.
Can you make a stealth roll for me, please?
Oh,
Ew.
Get to make it with advantage.
Okay, doke. Shit, where's my C-sheet? Advantage on my stealth roll. I get a 13.
A 13.
Yes. I rolled 10.
You see.
Still
You
fast.
see this creature looks, and the eye sockets are glowing, but has not noticed you.
oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Your face.
Oh.
I'm going to bonus action disengage and slowly back away. Stealthily.
It's like the undo.
Go back
Control
to the
Z.
rest of the group.
Control Z, Control Z.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I think whatever was on that plane made us maybe invisible to them or something.
Okay.
But I think we still have to be very careful in our moving.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not very.
Careful.
Well, I'm quite. Yeah. Noisy.
Don't let Kaman take you places.
Yeah.
Bob.
So
I never get to be necromancer.
I think if we quietly try and move, we might be okay.
Okay.
No
The
problem.
The alternative is okay. So like, Kie and Yrsa, like you can go pretty quietly. Sonali, how are you at being quiet? I mean,
Oh god.
Just sort of looks at Barra and just smirks.
I mean,
I mean,
no, hey, being like stealthy in front of skeletons and shit like that. Very serious face.
Oh.
I
Sonali?
all I want to do is make a bone joke, but I can't. It just doesn't seem appropriate right now.
No,
It's
there'd be no
kind of
reason
often the
for you
best
to do
times to make these
that.
jokes,
No,
though, isn't
there
it?
would be no reason for you to do that.
Putting aside my tendencies to be a bit of a screamer,
Oh god.
because Kay's like, oh no, so he just smirks and goes, yeah, I could. I don't have an invisibility to undead. I could probably.
No,
see-
no, no.
Oh,
I mean, when we touched the plinth, I think it gave us a ability. It's just that when we go through the room, we have to, be quiet and careful. Because I think they might still be able to notice us. But they are
Okay.
a bit, so they're not very, perceptive.
I'm pretty nimble, wouldn't you say, Barra? Just enjoying the awkwardness. She just smiles and goes, I'm ready to give you. I'm a bit more concerned, honestly, about Bob.
Yeah, I know. So, what size is Bob now, would you say?
He's currently medium sized.
Oh, good.
Oh, he's medium. Okay.
Yeah, I can,
As in you've shrunk him, right?
yeah, I can take him with my dimension door.
Okay.
Yeah, if necessary. I can take him through. Yeah, I can take him through if the rest of you guys can take care of yourselves.
Mostly Kaman cannot.
Oh, you two cannot, right? Okay.
GG.
No.
Can I make a suggestion?
Just look at Bob.
Yeah, okay, Bobby, yeah, okay, yeah, what's up?
I am a necromancer lord, and so I will walk forward and ask my minions to part. Like in the great stories.
I'm actually not sure whether to believe Bob. Oh,
Bobby,
yeah.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
In the great story of the Dead Lord or the Dread Lord or the Lord of Dead, I can't remember, but it was one of the stories. The Lord of Dead was responsible for an army, and that army invaded somewhere. Where it was a good story. Oh no!
Dude, does it sound familiar?
Anyway, he was a necromancer lord. Yeah, it does, and it's an old story from the far sort of south right in sort of Morali and which is sort of a bit of a death cult, sort of like a bunch of monks and necromancers and clerics. Not necessarily evil, but they are very death obsessed, and they are a society that was founded by a necromancer an awfully long time ago. And so he was he led this great uprising and was considered to be, as much of a friend of the people as a necromancer can be, I guess.
Bob, is there a reason why you think that you are a necromancer lot?
The vision we just had was of me in robes summoning my powers.
Yeah,
I think that was the ghost. And then you were leaving her memories.
Right?
Yeah. The ghost was the necromancer lot.
That is clearly nonsense.
Because I think Kie and Barra also saw the same thing.
yeah, we found a date.
Huh?
No, don't
Yeah,
worry,
you're not special.
I'm not.
Oh, Kie, what?
No, I meant in terms of the.
Oh shit! There's skeletons! There's skeletons!
Okay,
Did you
okay,
see skeletons?
Okay.
Confused.
Okay. No, so I don't think he's a necromancer lord. So
Yeah.
I can take him through using thing, and then using thing, and then you can see whether your thing is enough. And I suppose you can like enhance ability yourself for stealth. I don't know, man.
I suppose I could. Yes.
Yeah, I can take him through using dimension door.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
How does moving stealthily work in the water? Like, because, wouldn't the water kind of cushion the plates of his armor a little bit?
Yeah.
So would
I mean,
there be less
I gave you advantage on the roll.
Okay.
bloopy, bloopy.
I can't give you extra advantage.
No, I mean for Kaman, really. Not.
I mean,
I'm not wearing armor. He.
oh, because of the armor.
Yeah.
No, this is not. You would just be making a roll with advantage.
Right.
They can't see you because of. I mean, you don't know this, but they can't see you because of touching the glove.
Because
Or
of
touching
what?
the gem.
Oh, I
Touching
see.
the plinth. The plinth
Oh.
gave us something that allows us
Okay,
to.
okay.
So you don't feel at all stealthy. Nothing you're doing is going to be particularly stealthy because you're
Okay.
walking into a well-lit room
Okay.
and you're going to try and make your way around them.
Okay.
But it's really more about trying to do it in a manner that is not blatant.
So, given that this is all underwater, I'm assuming it's 3D in a sense.
It is 3D.
So I could like go in, swim above them, and swim over, right?
You can do that.
Wonderful, thank you. I will lead by example.
Okay.
Oh,
Do
thanks,
so.
great leader.
Swim, 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 swim.
Swim, swim.
Okay.
Swim,
So
swim,
you
swim,
come
swim.
here and then you can go up.
Swim, swim.
And you can swim.
Ah,
How far do you want to swim?
Yeah, forward.
Cool. So as you get to the bridge,
Hmm.
I need you to make another stealth check for me.
Oh.
Sure. This one is with advantage as well?
Yep.
Okay. Yes. This is plus 19. Ooh.
nice.
Yes. Over on the other side of the bridge without a problem.
Okay.
Success.
I'm like, guidance myself for what comes ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I know. Really? Yeah, I'll be a secret. Okay. I look at the rest of them. So should we all just follow Yrsa and go?
That would seem to be a good idea.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I'm not sure about Bobby. I mean, just like take him to my dimension door.
Okay.
Okay.
Right. Well, I suppose if we're all on the same side when the dimension door happens, it's a lot safer.
Yep.
Okay, here goes nothing. We start heading in.
Okay. So tell me, you're going to do
What Yrsa did.
exactly the same thing Yrsa did?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's go in. Sorry, I lost you. Here we go.
Who's that? Was it Tsunami?
It is, depending on whether I remember or not, it is either Sandy or Sonali.
Right.
So right now it's representing Ed. So I got them mixed up.
Okay.
So for the moment it's Kaman.
Okay.
Usually it's Sandy. That's why.
Right.
And I need you to make a single stealth roll with advantage.
Ooh. 11.
Okay. Okay. Then we're going to go with Kie. You can do the same thing.
Stealth roll with advantage.
Yes, please.
+15 9.
24.
Easy.
You don't even see you. And Sonali. Cool. Yeah. Ghosts it completely. Just rolls a natural 20 and just like appears next to you a moment later. Come on.
Uh-oh.
As the others all make their move, because Joe was waiting, Barra was waiting with Bob for you guys to get safe. As you drop down, I'm not going to, you guys would have been, Sonali and Kia would have been so dumb as to drop down within 5 feet. You see that the two officers are now staring at you. Not done anything, but they appear to be staring directly in your direction.
Who? Kaman, huh?
I think I've been made. Well, at least they've noticed me. These two. Should I just stand here and the rest of you go? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, we stand still, stay put, do nothing, see whether they lose interest.
He's rolling.
Ed, make another stealth roll for me.
They also have advantage.
Yep.
$17.
Oh yeah.
A few moments pass, and one of them turns away.
Oh.
The other one still appears to be oriented towards you.
Okay.
It passes and it moves.
Uh-oh.
Make another stealth roll for me, please.
I think slowly back away.
Are you moving?
No, it's a T-Rex. I won't move, it's a T-Rex.
Do not dread.
13.
Oh no.
It's this
Uh-oh.
creature. Turns away.
Oh, that's weird. Oh, I guess you rolled lower this time.
Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Rolled very badly.
Okay.
Okay.
Whew.
Okay.
We back away from the T-Rex.
Okay. So I'm sort of like, I'm constantly going, shh, shh, shh. Where I am just to keep Bob quiet. Okay. Okay.
I want to be a
I
necromancer.
know. And if you keep really quiet and you're a good boy, one day you might be. Okay? You work really hard.
Maybe Kie's boyfriend will teach me.
Yeah. Well, you don't want Kie's boyfriend to teach you anything. Okay? If anybody, if he does, okay, let me know.
I mean, I ate
There's,
his
like,
mortal
laws
body.
against that.
It's,
What?
It
I
is
ate his
mortal
mortal
body.
body. It seems
Yeah.
only fair. He owes me a lesson.
Okay. Remember, nobody else knows this except for you and me. Okay.
There's no one else here except for you and
I
me.
know, but like I'm gonna show you a bit of a trick.
And-
Okay.
Okay.
So we're
Okay.
gonna just appear on the other side of that bridge where our friends are. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. But you gotta keep really quiet for the spell to work. Okay.
You're really good, Daddy.
Oh, I know. Oh, I miss you. Oh, my baby. Okay, and then I hugging Bob.
Mhm.
I cast. I'm gonna look at the bridge. Is there space? Yeah. Okay. There's space for all of us.
Yeah, on the far side.
On the far side, okay.
The dimension door's got a stupid range, right?
500.
500 feet.
Wow.
Plenty. You can go a long way.
Okay, I will go. Take Bob with me. To the other side of the bridge, at the very edge of it. Yeah.
You got it. So, what does your dimension door look like?
Dimension door. It looks like two base clefts, like mirroring each other, and the base clefts open up, so that only the dot remains as like the doorknob.
Oh,
And
so
then, like,
cute.
And then you hold on to the doorknob, and then you appear on the other side and you close it.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
Cute.
That's cool.
Very
And there's a fish.
awesome.
And it's
Oh.
It's a fish.
There's a fish. There's a
Of
fish
course
going,
there's a fish.
yay!
So Bob grabs hold of the doorknob with his beak,
Yep.
and you grab hold of it, and you find yourself just accelerated through this, almost like this mini Stargate
Mhm.
that just kind of takes you across the intervening space. It's 100 and something feet.
Okay.
As you look around and you see the backs of these skeletal guards that are
Okay.
here, which is exactly where we're all going to take a break.
Yay.
Hey, as you made it across. Well done, folks.
We made it. Yay.
Very, very nicely done. So, folks, we're going to take a short break. It's usually an excuse for me to take a bit of a second to grab a glass of water, for folks to learn to swear in different languages that are available to us, and maybe sing a couple of songs. Also, say hello to all the people. Hopefully, some of whom are still hanging around and watching us continually prattle nonsense. But welcome if this is the first time you're watching. If you're not the first time watching, then thank you so much for continuing to hang out with us. And yeah, I'm going to step away for a minute. I'll leave you in these crazy people's hands.
Hey.
Yay! Okay, why don't you guys go first? I need to figure out the tune or something. Ed, talk about the state of the world.
Oh no.
So the bad news is good news. If you're fully vaccinated with the mRNA vaccines, the Delta variant is unlikely to cause you to be hospitalized, unlikely to cause you severe illness, which is the good news. The bad news is that it only has a 39% effectiveness against you contracting the virus. So there's a 61% chance you might get it, but then after you do get it, you have a very low chance of death, severe illness, or hospitalization, which is a very good thing.
But at least it's still a lower percentage of you getting it at all.
Yeah,
Compared
much lower.
Oh, we're talking about the vaccine?
Yep.
Mm.
So mRNA vaccines work, and that's the very good news. Now, if you've been vaccinated with the AstraZeneca or Johnson & Johnson or any other vaccine that's not the mRNA vaccines, the news is that you may want to consider getting a booster shot from September onwards.
Well, the
Why?
same vaccine that they took, or?
Any mRNA vaccine. So this is what the British government is suggesting, because they found in a new study that antibodies start to drop off quite spectacularly
Oh.
10 weeks after the second jab. So it starts falling off 5 weeks, and 10 weeks later it's significantly less. The drop-off effect is very bad for AstraZeneca and Johnson & Johnson. It's less bad for the two mRNA vaccines, Pfizer and Moderna. So the consensus is the mRNA vaccines are currently the leading candidates performance-wise. Hopefully, the new Novavax vaccine that's about to hit the market, which supposedly has an 89% effectiveness, don't know where it was tested, might be as good, if not better. But right now, if you have been vaccinated with AZN, AstraZeneca, or Johnson & Johnson, consider getting a booster shot in the next month or two. That's your update for vaccine news.
Oh my gosh.
I have a question. So my dad has not been vaccinated because he had gone for that emergency surgery for his aortic aneurysm a while back.
Right.
So I was wondering, do you guys remember what's the rule about surgeries? Like how long do you have to wait before you can get the jab?
I think we're going to need to check with an actual physician.
No. It's like I couldn't find. I vaguely recall reading something about if you've gone for surgery, you can't get jabbed yet, but I can't remember anymore.
So it triggers a fairly strong immune response, right?
Yeah. So I'm like a bit concerned lah.
If your dad is recovering.
Oh yeah, he's pretty much back to himself now. I think I want to say. But
Do you have a family doctor that you guys normally go to?
Not really. Not really. So that's kind of the problem. I don't know who to ask.
Like I wouldn't think it's a terrible idea to try the polyclinic on like a Saturday at like 11 plus just before they close, just to go and get a consultation, because usually you wait less.
His follow-up is in October, so that's quite far, I think. Because if you're talking about if you're not vaccinated, you can't go out kind of thing.
Right.
Yeah, you might want to do a walk-in at polyclinic close to closing time.
Anyway, guys.
Joe's ready?
Got a song. Okay, thanks. So thanks for all the followers, cool folk. So usually during the break, we do a little song for new followers who are still online with us. So one of them is Yonaka Hime. Okay. Hello, Yonaka Hime, you. Thanks for watching this strange thing we do. In this dungeon, we need a friend who knows what's round the bend. We've got Bob and Tsunade, but we could use a smooth somebody. Guess what? It's Yonaka Hime. Yeah, that's for you, Yonaka Hime. Thanks so much for sticking around. Hope you like that. It's gonna be me. Thanks. And then here's for Child of the Jago. Thanks again for following. Child of the Jago, thanks for joining our defenses. Seeing this world through our lenses. It don't look good now. This quest's a hard one. We did a test of the seasons with undead that for some reason didn't hurt us somehow. And we hope so far that you've enjoyed what we placed upon your table. We hope we haven't been offensive yet. And we hope that you will stick with us just as long as you are able. You're one of the coolest followers we'll get. Shout of the Jago. Yeah, that's for you, Shout of the Jago.
Nice.
Yay, thanks. Yunakahime and Shout of the Jago.
Thanks for the follows, though.
Yeah, thanks for the follows, folks. You guys are super cool. Yay.
I'm gonna use the facilities.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Right, Ramji, it's back to you.
Hello, and welcome to the Fourth Culture. Cool.
That awkward moment.
What's everyone up to?
Well, Ed just gave us like a rundown on the various vaccines and why certain ones should get booster shots and stuff. And then I asked about, whether my dad.
Oh, the various vaccines.
Yeah.
Sheena, I heard that as the various sex scenes. I was very confused. I was like, Ed gave us a rundown of the various sex scenes, and I'm like, in this game?
So
In another game? In his slime game?
Here's the
This
fun
is all
part.
very confusing.
I recently learned about this thing called auditory processing issues. Which
Okay.
I totally have.
Right.
Because whenever anything is sung, I lose the words entirely.
Mhm.
Like it's very hard for me to make out song lyrics. Even if
Okay.
they're like very enunciated, like in the musical theater, I just can't make them out. So I
Mhm.
always thought that it was just a me problem. I didn't know that there was a term for it.
Denise was the same, but yeah.
Mm.
yeah.
So yeah, it was quite an eye opener finding out that there is a name for what I'm going through. Because even like having regular conversations, sometimes I just can't really make out words. The worst one was one of my friends was saying something about this is a shot from Manhattan, as in he was talking about a photo that he took on his phone, and I swear to you, I heard this is a shot of my asshole.
Oh my God.
So yeah. It was a problem.
Mm. Mm.
Mm.
Mm.
It pisses well, it doesn't piss him off, but it frustrates my husband to no end because half the time he'll say something and I'll be like, and I'm like, I don't want him to repeat for like the fourth time, right? But at the same time, I could not hear. Or I can hear, but I can't make out what he's saying. There's a problem.
Okay, I have a song for him.
Thank you.
anyway.
Fizz has the sing too. Yay, I'm not
Oh,
alone.
yay. Okay, here's a song for 70XV, shortened to 7, in the light of what Sheena just shared. What will take place in the rest of the play? Only 7 knows. He's given us spots through the game of this day. Yeah, only 7 knows. Even though your wife's hearing is not okay, you help her throws. Yeah, heaven knows why, but 7 knows. Yeah, that's for you, 7. Just in case you're still sticking around. Okay. Yeah, it's Nighty's Day. It's Nighty's Day on the radio.
Oh, is it? Please tell me that you've adopted the Barra voice as your morning radio DJ voice.
Yeah, hi, welcome to Kiss 92. They told me that to be a DJ, you ought to be yourself. So here I am.
You can do that voice tomorrow morning.
No. I think Australian people would get pissed off at me.
People living in Perth,
Okay, yeah. And if anybody wants to get a song, there's a discount on subscription today. It's only $5 Singapore dollars.
Yeah.
$5 Singapore
Yeah,
dollars. And
Twitch has done some crazy stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's all localized currencies and a bunch of other stuff. So
that's right,
very cool.
yeah. keeping the stream alive, keeping the fire going. So if you like to, and I will give you a bit of a song. 5 single joints. Yep, exactly. This cannon.
What happened was it was US $5, right?
Yeah.
And then now they've made it such that it's $5 in whatever currency of the country you're in.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Is it? I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, because previously the subscription was like $7-ish a month, I remember.
Ah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So now it's $5. Yay!
Ah.
Thanks, Chu.
Thanks, Chu. Thank you.
You need to be Malaysian. Switch on your VPNs.
Hi, Chu.
Yeah. That's you.
Oh, Fizz, by the way, Singapore is a weird place. Joints get you killed here. Like I'm not even shitting you. we gets you like executed in this country.
Only if you
Hung.
have enough so that they think that you're reselling it. If it's just consumption, you just go to jail.
Is that what, 20 grams?
I can't remember. Yeah, it's really small amount.
Yeah, tiny amounts.
It sounded crazy when you said it, but it's true.
It's just like Singapore. Wow.
Today, I learned that John Mayer has a song
Oh.
called Why You Know Love Me.
What?
Yeah. Seriously. And he sings it. He sings.
I mean, I was never going to find out because the chance of me listening to a John Mayer album is approximately 0, right? But still, it's wow.
I saw it on TikTok because someone was like, why is John Mayer's new song Singlish?
It would be really funny if it was English.
He seriously sings it though. Like that is the exact lyric. Why you know love me? Why you know even care?
Does he sing it like a KTV hostess?
I don't know. I think I only saw that small clip, but I'm reading the lyrics now. It is. Why you know he says why you know we'll be there.
In fairness, Sheena, this sounds like it would be quite good as a hockey and love song, right? It has all the right. Yeah, based on all of the things you've told me, it basically goes, help me understand it, woke up empty-handed, never hear you say goodbye. Do you remember? Summer said she'd go forever, then you turn as cold as the weather and left me here to cry and cry. Tell me, why you no love me, why you no love me, why you no even care, why you no love me, why you no love me, why you know we'll be there. It's, I don't even know where to start on this. It doesn't sound good.
I remember the tune sounded like nice, like
It's John Mayer song, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's just like it's gonna be.
It's just the lyric that was surprising.
I'm gonna try to get to the chorus and see what it sounds like.
Are you gonna play it out loud?
Why you don't love me? Why you don't even care?
Ayo. No, it's not you. I'm listening to
Why you don't love me?
And the name of his album is
Why you
Song.
don't
Yeah.
love me?
Sheena, this is so good that I think Twitch may actually strike us
Why
for
you
the.
don't be there? Okay,
What?
I'm done.
Yeah.
That felt like,
Hey, record deal for you.
there's some like Korean variety shows where they get the person to sing a Korean song and then after that try to guess. They did it with Jack Black.
Oh.
So he's like trying his best and he's grooving along and they're like trying to guess what song it is.
And he's singing it in Korean.
Yeah.
Wow,
He's
that's
got his
impressive.
headphones here on and he's trying his best to sing it.
That could be easy or hard. Like there are some Korean songs that you can do this. Like you just hear it a couple of times and give it a go. And there are lots that are just like, nah.
Honestly, it is quite sad that weed is illegal here because, there are medical uses for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
they
it's like,
legalize ketamine
What?
What? No,
Yeah.
as in like for medical purposes.
for treatment of massive depressive
Depression.
disorder.
Yeah.
Yeah. And MDMA, ecstasy.
oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
good.
So Molly's legal, but only if you really need it.
Only, yes.
So,
I mean, I'm glad because it means that a lot of people are getting options.
Medication they need.
Yeah, because like one of my friends, she stays in the States. She went on the ketamine thing because of her mental health problems. Yeah, so it helps a lot, and that's great because there's nothing like going through life feeling like you have no solutions.
What is ketamine?
It's a sedative that
Oh.
usually is used for horses. It's also known as Special K. Yeah.
Ketamine kept you going. I thought, I don't know.
No,
I'm
I
Singaporean,
have no
but I
idea.
know.
I
think it's a special. No,
I read about the
Special K.
therapy.
Yeah, Special K.
The therapy is 6 hours long.
Yeah, so
6
she
hours
goes
just-
there and then she has to what's that called? She has to stay there after she's taken the thing because she
Yeah.
cannot drive anywhere. If she wants to go off, she has to get somebody to drive her
Mhm.
because they are worried that the effect will,
Yeah.
cause her to be a danger on the roads.
Right.
100%. Driving on ketamine should be considered a bad
Okay.
idea.
Yeah, so ketamine is a medication primarily used for starting and maintaining anesthesia. It provides pain relief in a trance-like state, sedation, and amnesia. So it's a downer, technically.
Provide amnesia.
100% down.
But it's commonly abused for its hallucinogenic and dissociative
Mm,
effects. There we go.
alright.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Cool.
Cool. Thank you.
And we are not in any way saying that recreationally it is a good thing
Yeah,
to
don't
consume these things. No.
like if you feel life is tricky enough that you need drugs to perhaps consider alternate options first. Like
Wow.
making friends. Playing D&D with them.
Friends.
Yeah.
Thumbs up.
I mean, I'm. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's interesting.
Why, you want to say something, Ramji?
Nope. No, absolutely. I have no comment or otherwise on this subject.
The police are just going to be appearing at your door anytime soon.
No.
Because you thought some drug
I'm not anymore. Those days are long gone. But
Yeah, Andrew, intermissions like this all the time.
So cool. We're going to take a 30-second mention for our friends over at Venture Forth, who have a lovely podcast. So we're going to play that. If you are a subscriber, you get to hang out with us. If you're not a subscriber, which is, well, honestly, I just don't know why, right? But if you aren't a subscriber, you should be one because you can do it in your local currency right now. But even so, you will get a few adverts because, well, that's that way the world works.
Oh.
Commercialism and ketamine.
Ooh.
Go to it.
Hey, I'm March.
Flint.
Kella.
Oma.
And I'm your DM, Ethan. Welcome to Venture Forth.
This adventuring thing's kind of tough.
Yeah. What do you think I'm gonna do? Blow it up?
I need not answer. Casualties of war. Lynn, I would appreciate you didn't bring your friend back here again.
The gods have their champions, and I'm one of them.
I hate spiders. Ugh.
In this moment, let us all remember the resilience of this community and the glory of nature herself.
And welcome back if you're one of our lovely subs. And thank you for watching adverts if you aren't. Yes.
Hey.
So,
We should say something. What is the secret word for subscribers?
the secret word for subscribers is candy flip.
What?
What?
Is that a real word?
It's nothing.
Is that a drug?
Nothing, don't worry. Let's move on.
Sure.
Okay. I've got a bit of a song just for Andrew's Elder Brain since we haven't seen him in so long.
Yeah.
Here it is. It's Andrew's Elder Brain. It's Andrew's Elder Brain. He's good at DMing. His stream is insane. He's dropped by today to show us some love. It's like the freaking crazy DM guy that's come from above is Andrew's elder brain. He's dropping by again, and we are so glad, and you can see it so plain. Andrew's a guy, we want to give him a shout. He's the DM that lights things up when he's about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh, thanks. Think of it.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go.
So, if you're ready to dive back in again,
Yep. Into the water.
let's
Literally
dive back
dive.
into the water.
Dive.
It just sounded like pee.
Yay! Says Bob. That was stressful.
Stand upstream of him. Upstream.
Nope, you are literally very downstream of Bob.
Fudge.
Based on the way that that dimension door happened,
Oh.
I would say that Kie and Kaman, in necessary order, are like hard, warm feeling.
Disgusting.
Oh no.
Too far.
Anyway, so as that moment passes, you
Yeah.
still look around and you see, and there's the occasional bit of movement, but they do not seem to have noticed you,
Oh.
and you do seem to have got past.
Let's get away.
Oh yeah, let's get away. Get away now.
As you look over into this area, however, you do recognize this bridge
Oh.
from your memories,
So
Barra and Kie.
and Bob,
Oh.
to whom I
Bob
go.
looks up and goes, "No, necromancer."
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, one day if you work really hard, you can be a necromancer.
Dreadlord Bob.
Okay.
Dreadlord Bob.
Yeah, good.
Oh, I like the sound
Good.
of that.
Yeah, I know. It's a good name. Good name. Okay.
Okay. You're gonna help me become a dreadlord, Daddy?
Yeah. You know, you can be whatever you want if you believe.
I believe I can become a dreadlord with your help.
You know, there are other more practical options like doctor, like
No, dreadlord.
No, you know, if you become a doctor, you know, like
Dreadlord, you said I could be a
all the girl
dreadlord.
Griffins will be like, oh,
You
wow.
said I could be a dreadlord.
Yeah, okay, you can. Okay.
Okay.
I'm really
You're gonna help me become a
liberal.
dreadlord.
Yeah, I'll be a supportive parent. Ask your
Okay.
mother. Yes, ma'am.
She's not my mother, she's my auntie. Actually, where is my mother?
Oh no.
Okay, it's time to play the silent
Huh?
fact game. It's time to
Yeah,
play
do
the
you know
silent.
where my mother is?
Okay, it's time to play the silent fact game. We're gonna find some things and we'll have a talk about that in a bit.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. Okay, we follow Yrsa. Where are you taking
We
us?
move on into the next room.
In silence. Awkward
Yeah.
silence.
Step into this room. Da. You see.
Goblin warrior.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about the things that they say because these are just the models.
But at this point also, I for those people who are not because Kie told everybody about the vision, right? So
So you see, as you look up this sort of area, so do a little flyby for you because from the vision you can see there's a long bridge, at the end of which appears to be that sort of mausoleum, for want of a better phrase. Again, with the joy of everything being underwater, it actually looks more like this. However, at the front of this mausoleum area, there are 3 figures that appear to be standing watch of some sort.
Do they look like they've seen me?
Currently, as you have snuck a little bit forward, one of them sort of looks and is looking in your general direction. What are you doing?
I stop in place and see whether they move further.
So, they appear to be, well, this one particularly appears just to be looking straight at you.
Okay. I try moving to my left, like 5 foot, to see whether he tracks me.
Okay.
Oh.
Maybe we need to talk to it.
That's a very loud whisper. She's like,
Does his head turn?
Terrible at stealth.
Yes.
Okay. So I wave the others forward.
Okay.
He's clearly able to see us.
Okay.
So we want to try talking again?
Yeah, I guess. Like, what do these figures look like?
So.
Time to remove the water.
Dun, dun, dun.
One of them. Two of them appear to be large flying suits
One of
of
them looks
armor.
like you, Ramji. With a
And
very
one of them
dress,
looks like me.
stylish skirt.
Oh,
I think you need
I
to...
do like a stylish
it's rather top heavy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So,
often been what's been said about me, actually. But yes, there we go. So I will move that out of the way and see.
okay.
Oh.
So although not quite so stylishly posed with a flaming hand and a staff, there is a what appears to be a rather animated dead creature wearing robes and then sort of into a set of flowing pants. And this set of pants appears to be well maintained, despite being a couple of thousand years, though the rest of the robes have, rather like many of the others, become a bit sort of rotten and ragged. But these pants are very, very shiny.
Do Kie or myself recognize this figure from the vision?
Yes, but make an intelligence roll for me.
Both?
I love how you say intelligence roll instead of intelligence roll. More. Yes. I would drop
Make an
it.
intelligent roll.
Shit. My first bad roll of the day. What about you, Kie?
I rolled a 16 plus 1.
Okay, my total is 9.
Right. So you don't really remember this person, Barra. Kie, you look across and you're kind of confused because there were meant to be hundreds and hundreds of guards. But you do remember that in the front of these hundreds and hundreds of guards, sort of at the back there was sort of the beer, the place where this sort of person was lying in state. And then at the front of these hundreds and hundreds of guards, there was some sort of senior officer that was the one in the vision that, as you cast your spell, was one of the first ones to become transformed, the flesh stripping from his face.
So he looks like the senior officer.
Yes. With a baton in hand.
What about the other guy who was doing the superhero pose? Or the other two guys?
They just look like large suits of armor right now as you see them there. And you don't recall them.
We followed that before. Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah. Oh.
He looks like a leader of the guards, do you think?
You mean like from his the way he carries himself and how he's really confident?
Yeah. He gives an officer feel, and his outfit is a lot more special. Looks really nice. Very fashionable.
Yeah, I got to appreciate. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. Yeah, so guys, these are, I presume, and these people we saw in our vision. I can't quite remember.
Maybe we can talk our way past it too.
Yeah, maybe we can say the same words that we heard in the vision, which was the words of the prophecy.
All you, Barra.
Okay. You okay? Okay. As I clear my throat and search for the words in chat. Thunder. Search for thunder. Okay, there we go. Okay. Once again, I don't know. You said it would make a difference last time, so I'm getting onto Bob, and I am going to draw myself to my full height, and I'm gonna say the words once again. We come in peace, following this prophecy. For the three chose under the great circlet of Narjuan, and the diadem which controls the dragon throne shall be torn apart, etc., 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 etc. Enthroned his queen. Yeah.
You make a performance roll.
Performance.
27.
You feel like you got it. You did it more
Wow.
justice this time. Maybe it's the time you spent since then and now. Maybe exactly it was the power of rehearsal. Maybe it's just more that you're able to sort of channel some of that sort of ancient Karambe.
Yeah.
But whatever that accent was, maybe you found that voice. However, this being looks at you and says, Well, you have come this far, and you have made it past everyone, but you will not make it past me. My role is to ensure Sohani's sleep is undisturbed. You will die the way that all the others have.
Uh-oh.
Prepare your best.
Are there any other...
I will duel single combat.
Oh, shit, I guess...
Who wishes this honor?
Everyone slowly turns to look at yourself.
And they're like the back picking minus.
Oh, so cute.
Is Tsunami any better at combat?
I'm pretty sure she's not.
Okay.
Yeah, Yrsa's a monster.
Sally just looks at you and goes, "What?"
I think really highly of you.
I appreciate that.
It's okay. Oh no.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Here.
I mean,
Here, look at my abs.
thanks.
Okay. Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay.
Wait. We talk to the guy. He don't want to talk, is it? Sorry, I zone out when you're talking.
Maybe you can establish the terms of the duel with him.
He said he wanted single combat. And
Yeah.
to prepare our champion.
So it's you. It's you. Yeah. So you.
I mean, but we don't have to listen to that, right?
I don't know. I mean, this is a... What if got special thing one? Maybe this is a test.
Yeah. Or like if we don't listen to him, like we risk like pissing off everybody else. Like letting us pass.
Yeah.
Okay now. I do.
I mean, there is one thing. I mean, he looks like he's been around for a bit of a long time. Kie, is your sword hungry? Were you just talking to it just now?
Oh yeah.
Is your sword hungry?
Does my sword feel any different?
You do not get the impression this is one of the deathless. No.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All yours, Yrsa.
Okay, Yrsa, I'm gonna give you, just in case, freedom of movement.
Oh, yeah. That's very helpful. Thank you.
Just in case.
Okay. Come.
You have.
Send forth your champion.
Okay, now wait. Give me a sec.
Freedom movement. Let me see if I have any other buffs for you.
Okay, let's do a huddle.
Do you have a bless?
I do have a bless.
Yeah, could you bless
Can I'm
Yrsa?
gonna give her like bardic, which is like +8. But yeah, bless is good too.
Bless continues.
Okay.
All right.
Friends.
Wait. If you bless me, wouldn't the thing on Bob drop?
No.
Cause that one concentration.
Oh,
also.
it is concentration.
Concentration.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Drop. Okay, so I don't bless. I was just singing a song to you. You got any other buffs in the meantime?
No, that's
You want to just give her like one guidance?
why not? No, it's concentration. Oh yes, I can. Yes, freedom of movement is not concentration.
Isn't it?
It's not. No, freedom of movement is not concentration.
Nice.
Yeah, so I can give you guidance.
Yeah.
Okay. So Yrsa, I
Yrsa.
believe in you, and so does Eijnar.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's a bit of a like we're doing like a cheer huddle. Like, okay guys, you can do this, Yrsa.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
here's a bit of a song for you. Like,
I'm
here's a-
waiting.
Wait.
That's right.
Sorry. You wanna sing song? Give me a sec.
There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who you gonna call? This goblin. There's something weird and it don't look good. Who you gonna call?
This goblin!
Yrsa. It's a sack. Woo.
Thank you.
I ain't afraid no ghosts.
Okay.
Okay,
See, right?
Don't cross
Okay.
the streams.
Okay.
You can
Thank
do
you.
this.
Thank you. Okay. I believe in you. Hello. I am the champion. Come.
It's like small little goblin.
You and me. You and me, friend. Let's do this. What is your name?
It says, my name is General. Damn it! I wrote this a while ago. I need to change it because Hans has fucked this up. I was going to say his name is General Han, but he's not anymore. My name is General Sun. There you go.
Okay.
General Sun.
Yeah.
Okay, General San. I had
Sun,
hoped
yeah.
that we did not need to fight, but I will honor your request. Let's do this, and you can rest forevermore.
You talk real fancy for somebody that's gonna die.
Yeah. Come on, bring it.
Starts with trash talk.
So as he brings it forward, he does have he's got as much of a rictus grin, so you can't see him smiling. And he goes, "That was a joke." But
That's Yrsa auto rage.
But he holds up his hand and says, as he's got this sort of rod in his hand, it sort of it forms into a blade that comes out, almost like a bit like a naginata, like a sort of like a long handle and then a long blade on top of it, which then bursts into flame. And he then sort of holds it in two hands.
Is it holy or
tisk?
Indeed, it sort of bursts into sort of like the sort of radiant flame.
Similar to yours.
Your size isn't everything, lah.
It is time.
All right.
Let us duel.
I pull out my longsword and my shield.
I got fancy sword.
Walk forward.
Cool.
And
Do it.
let's do it. Roll innate, bitch.
Do it. Roll initiative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh no, innate is terrible. This is 8 plus 3, 11.
I rolled worse. I rolled 4. So it's
Show him the meaning of feeling lonely.
Do the rest of us roll in it, or do we not?
You do not.
Okay.
Unless if you tell me that you're going to break in,
let's not cheat.
I'll let
Let's
you
not
roll
cheat.
initiative. But then you're going to come in at the next round.
Okay, got it.
For the moment, you've agreed that you're not going to intervene. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
For this point, I'm gonna just huddle close to everybody because if we need to defend ourselves, I have a plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So remember, you've got bless.
Yep.
One bardic inspiration.
Yep. Bardic inspiration's D8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh no, you don't have bless. You got guidance. I couldn't cast bless. Sorry, otherwise. Bob
Oh,
would
I see. Okay, you don't have bless. You have
Guidance. No problem. Oh good. Guidance is what does it give me?
Double checking. Target for an ability check.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
It's cool.
It's
Okay.
a freedom. It's all good. Yeah.
How far away is he from me? Okay, that I will rage as a bonus action, and as part of my bonus action, or rather as part of my rage action, I can move.
You can up to half your movement, right?
That's right. So I will move. Do I base him?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your movement is 40.
Yeah.
So 5 is half of it. So not quite.
No, I've freedom of movement, so I'm moving normal.
No, as in. So sorry, yes, but you'll move half your movement as your
yes.
bonus action, right? So yeah,
So-
not quite. You're close.
Okay, no
You're
problem.
about 10 feet away.
It's cool. Then I will use my movement to close the gap,
You got it. Boom.
and then I will recklessly attack him. Limpe holy see. I roll 19 plus 8, so that's 27 to hit.
Hit your mother.
Yes, that's definitely.
Your whole family understand.
9
Slap
plus
your
6.
grandfather.
I'm doing 15 points of damage. Some of that is cold. Do you need me to separate out?
Nope. You can just tell me.
Cool. So it's just 15 points of damage.
Okay, as you come across your blade and slam across, he sort of reaches out with one hand, and although you dig into his sort of like his fist, right, he still grabs your blade by one hand.
Sure.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Shit, that was a 28 to hit.
Oh, you can still hurt. You hurt him.
Oh, okay.
So is there a thing? Like, am I being grappled or something?
No.
Can I still swing normally?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, cool. So I will swing again for my second attack.
Give it to him.
I crit.
Oh!
Okay.
I swear to you, this is
I believe
quite
you.
scary.
That's
Okay,
right.
yeah.
Nice.
You guys are rolling incredibly today.
Plus
Yeah.
6 is 14.
14.
14 plus 8 is
22.
22 plus 6 is
28.
28. That is my final answer.
Bam!
Unless you want to
Yes.
action search. Or
We short rested, I believe. So I'm
Yes.
going to Fury of the Smart. You don't think you big size. And I twist the blade to do an extra 10 points of damage.
oh, 38. And then you have your superiority dice. If you
What
want
was the
to-
first round? What was the first hit?
15.
15. You got it.
Oh yeah, Joe's asking if you
28.
want to use your superiority dice.
Wait, I'm going to action search.
Okay, I'll keep in count 38 so far.
This is 17 plus 8, so I think I hit.
25. Yep.
Nice.
So that's
Oh.
Very
11
nice.
plus 6, 17 points
17.
of damage.
Whoa.
And
What?
then
This is
Nice.
crazy.
55 so far. 55.
second crit.
Oh!
Oh!
8 plus
Is
4,
it? Like,
14 plus 8 is
22.
22 plus 6 is
28.
28.
what?
That is a total of 55 plus 28, which is 83.
83.
Well, I would be down, you know.
What I like is Lisa's like, hang on, is it possible to roll more than 120? Do I have to re-roll it? That's amazing. Okay, 83.7. Wow. As from that initial contemptuous attempt to grab your weapon, right? You then pull the frostman back, and you just start slamming into him with this. Absolutely, just like blade upon blade upon blade, just like cuts into him. Yeah, you dent the armor that's there. You take chunks out of the bone. It's like pretty resounding alpha strike, you've got to say. I would be
And now I wait for the reply.
pretty happy with that if I were you. Cool. There's a point where it sort of looks up and you see again. Well, it looks like a 2,000-year-old skeleton, so it's hard to tell, right? So it's not in the best of shape, but sort of it looks up at you and sort of you see the eyes that are glowing brightly. They sort of like take on a certain intensity, and he holds his weapon up in a sort of a formal guard and sort of nods to you, with respect. Within some reason. Right? As in order for this like to turn into a proper anime moment, he has to actually disappear 40 feet backwards so that he can be dragging his weapon behind him and run back into you. But imagine that doesn't happen. You think you guys are actually in combat. But like so he will roll to attack you. That is a 24 to hit.
Yes, hit.
The second attack is a 27 to hit. And the third attack is also 27 to hit.
Why are you rolling well too?
I mean, it's fair all around.
No one.
Okay, so the first attack, he is going to dump smites into it. So,
what happened?
Just roll the dice for it in one go. So it will be excuse me 1 second. So the sword will be also dice. So first attack will do firstly does 7 points plus, so 7. Keep track of this for me, sorry. So it'll be 14 points of slashing damage.
7.
Then 4 points of fire damage, which is automatically halved anyway because it's underwater. So that goes to 2, so it goes to 1. 1 point of fire damage. And then he'll dump a smite into it. Oh, wow, that's good.
Aladdin.
16, 20 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
Is that half?
So, yeah.
That'll be halved.
Okay.
18.
Yep.
So second attack, go through again. So it'll do 14 points of slashing damage, so down to 7. Then we'll do, what did I say the second thing was? goddamn. Oh yes, the fire damage to 8 points, which goes to 4, which goes to 2 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then he'll dump another smite into that. Not as good this time, which is
Come on, odd number.
10 points of radiant damage.
So
Wow, that's
5?
still a lot.
So 5, yep.
Okay.
14.
So,
And then the final attack, he will just be doing 13 points, which is halved to 6 of slashing damage, and 7 points, which is halved to 3, which is halved to 1. So annoying. Of fire damage. And he'll use a third smite in that, going to 8, 9, 12 points of radiant damage, which goes to 6.
So
Okay.
13. Okay.
okay. So total it's 45. It's not small.
Wow.
Shit, and that was halved.
It would have been 90 plus.
What?
It would have
Because
killed
he's sort of
me
like-
outright.
As this with this Nagaranda, he goes wham, wham, and you see there's points as the blade kind of strikes into you, and it's the combination of like you channeling the powers of these spirit totems and just your indomitable will, and as it runs into the spiritual power of this last guardian, as he's there, just exerting his will and dominance over, like, through his weapon, and these two implacable forces smash into each other, and he does fuck all damage to you as always.
No, he did a job.
No, it's amazing. Like, he did huge amounts of damage, and it's amazing that it's just down to 45. It's like the halve to halve to halve. It just hurts so much.
Okay. So the potions at least showed us that.
Okay.
All right.
And then he sort of sweeps back up into a guard, and then sort of kind of, you would hear him crick his neck if he had any.
Yeah, he's still got bones. He can still break his
It's
neck.
bones. Yes, well, it's right. I guess that's true. You hear him go click, 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 click.
And then you can see like the alignment, like, there we go.
Indeed. It's like,
It's better now.
do you need a chiropractor, my friend? This is.
Yrsa brushes away the blood from her brow. I see. You're a good fighter too. But it's
You
time
want to fight?
for
Fight
you
me.
to meet your end. And then I pick up my blade again. Hi-ya! Like this. Oh no, it's a bad roll, folks.
No, where's Casey and Richard? Oh yeah, Barra.
Wait. No, I'm already rolling with advantage, but I will use the bardic. It's D8, right? Is it?
Yeah.
Eight.
Ayo, okay. This is 15 AC.
No, but in this case, it's sort of like you slash in the same kind of way, but this time it's sort of like just one-handed, this sort of spear blade just kind of stops it in the air, and he just smites and goes, "You can do better than that."
Yes, I can. Let's try again.
And you will.
20.
Yes.
20. Again, you manage to like take the blade and you stream it all the way down, but it just blocks. At the last second, he turns the corner of the blade, and there's a quillion that just sticks out almost like a thumb out of the bottom of the Nagaranda. He just grabs hold of it.
Oh no.
It's okay.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
it's a paladin.
You feel like you'd have got him. His AC's 21,
Yeah.
so it's just one point shot.
How about your
It's cool,
boners?
it's cool.
You want to use some of your boners?
Huh?
Your boners action?
Your boners action.
Your boners
Your boners.
action?
I don't think
What section do I have? I remember. So the problem is that the cards are in the studio, which I don't have. I believe.
You can slipper slap him.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
You can slip a slap.
I will slip a slap.
That
Chang, Chang,
will.
get in now here, pia.
I have the perfect gut out.
Hang on 1 second. I should have it 1 second. Give me 2 seconds to find out where it is, though. In the meanwhile,
I love that image. He blocks everything, and then suddenly a slipper appears.
Where did it come from? How many hands do you have?
if I recall correctly, it's just it's just a thing you can do, and then there's no save against it either.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So there's a point where, as he's there, just like going, and he's grabbed hold of your blade, as you know, it's there locked in with 2 hands, and Hans is very kindly going to find the card. You then, using your third hand, you manage to like
Her foot. She slapped him with her foot with the slipper still on.
Kyang,
Aha,
kyang,
there you go. Slipper slap. Pulling a slipper from her backpack, Yrsa may use her reaction and slap the ever-living shit out of a target she's in melee combat with. The target is stunned until the end of the target's next turn with no saving throw.
Oh, nice.
So this doesn't bypass stun immunity, and I do need to check that.
Yep.
But
That's it.
he's not immune to
Bypass
stun.
the stun.
So you, thank you very much, Hans. And so yes, you go somehow or the other, and there's a moment of disbelief on his face as he goes, huh? As it's sort of like as this slipper just whacks around sort of his undead head, and he's like,
Yes, anime. Yes.
So not
Okay.
fine.
There we go. You have the you have your turn again as its turn is taken up, going.
So it's basically kyang kyang ajibai pia. Oh, that's so nice. I rolled 27 to hit.
You hit.
The damage is really low. This is 2 plus 6, so 8 only.
Okay.
And then and then second attack is 18 plus 8, so that's
26.
26!
Yeah, this is 7 plus 6.
13. Total
Yep.
21 so far.
That's all I can
Okay.
do now.
Okay. So it's 19.
I can't keep piaking him, I assume. That's like one
No,
combat
it
kind
is,
of thing.
It is a once per day, I believe.
It's your daily.
Yeah,
I think it's your daily.
I guess, yeah.
that's
I think
good.
after the first time you see it coming. You're like,
It's like,
You
no.
run out of slippers.
But I can
There is a
do-
point where Bob turns around and goes, "Oh, I don't like that slipper." But
I will superiority dice one and do another D8, which is another 7 points of damage.
okay, so that's
Good,
20,
good.
28.
I do golding attack, so it has disadvantage on other people. Not that he's going to hit other people. I just wanted to do an extra D8 of damage.
Oh, okay.
oh, so looking a little bit worse for the
Oh,
wear.
you taunt him!
Yeah, very
You
much.
see that the wording on slipper slap is until the end of the target's next turn with no saving throw, which I believe means that. Oh no, it was done in your turn. It was stunned for its turn. You get your go, and now it gets its go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And so it sort of sits there and goes, "Oh,
I'm aware so thick for what, huh?
unpleasant, very, very unpleasant." And spins his blade around, and then attempts to like whack into you again. Rolling, 20 to hit, which I think is a miss.
He does have advantage against me because I've been recklessly at.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-mm.
That doesn't help. But 20 first attack misses.
Miss.
Yes.
Second attack.
Oh,
is...
you have disadvantage. Sorry.
Huh?
Oh, you've been disadvantaged on your second
Yes.
attack.
Oh,
Second
thank
attack
God,
disadvantage?
your kid is
Okay, that's
saving
easy
us.
then.
The cool has
Well,
carried
that's good because I rolled 18 and a 7. So that's a nicely done, Casey. And so the second attack misses. And the third attack, on the other hand, does hit. Well, at least one of them has to, with a
Fingers.
29. So yeah, it's definitely hit. So and now ready for the complex math, folks. So 8 plus 7 is so 15 points of slashing damage, which is halved to 7. 7 points of fire damage, which is basically 1 fucking.
Okay.
And then that is 8 plus 7, so 15 points of radiant damage, which then goes down to 7.
Okay.
15.
So how much is
15.
14 only. 7, 7.
15.
We
It's
were
7
8
plus
man.
1 plus 7.
Oh, okay, that's true, sorry.
So that's 15 points of damage with that one attack. So even though, so again, pulling back the blade, and they just sort of, there's a moment where the first strike just kind of cleaves past you as it sort of clears the stun from his brain, right? And then the second one sort of attempts to come back and, is 100% sure it's going to, just do for you. And then at the last minute, there's a, huh? What? sort of like distracted and then just golf swings like the blade. But the third one, on the other hand, comes back with a cruel slash across your sort of midsection. As your blood drifts into the water.
Oh no!
It's your turn.
It's the second win.
The sharks.
Oh yeah.
Okay, my turn.
And he ends with a flourish, like and a sort of like the blade held out and ready for guard.
Yep. Haha, miss me twice. That's one thing painful. Okay, I guess I'm rolling 13. I rolled 2 dice and they're both 13. What the hell? 21.
21 hits.
Yeah, say it.
Okay.
21's exactly it.
9 plus 6, so that's 15 points of damage. Second attack is 16 plus 8.
Yep.
24, you hit.
9 plus 6.
Oh, thank goodness you're rolling so well.
30 total. Yep.
30 total.
Yep.
Anything else?
Do you want a second win?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'll second win. I might as well. Why not?
Oh, you can use your bonus action to drink, everyone.
Don't need. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, this is D10 plus 3. So 8 plus 3 is
11.
11.
Second wind is an action, not a bonus action.
It is bonus action.
I thought it was an action.
Not according to D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. Well, D&D Beyond is right, so I'm not gonna. No, I'm
Wait, shit,
absolutely not.
8 plus 3, 11.
11.
Cool. All good. I am done.
Nice.
I will say, hey, why you don't know how to die properly? Just finish. Just go and sleep. Go and sleep.
Oh, that is so auntie.
How many years already?
Okay. So looks back at you and says, no, you die, and attempts to attack you back. First one is 27 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Second one is 27 to hit.
Oh no!
And the third one is 29 to hit.
Oh,
Just it was the advantage on the reckless, right? They were all reckless, yeah.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. So it's the other side of that particular coin. I'm just going to roll all the piercing and all the stuff at once to be easier that way. So, I can't do that, can I?
No.
It's okay.
So I'll do it in. But I'll do the 3 attacks. Okay. I'll do piercing. I'll do fire. I'll do that one because it's easier that way. So, the 3 attacks, piercing. The first one is 14.
Okay.
The second one is 17. The third one is 9.
8,
so
4.
7,
8, 4.
8, and
4.
4.
Yeah, got it.
19.
Okay.
Then the fire damage is 7 is the first one, 4 is the second one, and 10 is the third one.
So that's 21 divided by 4, which is 5. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And it'll actually round down to 4 in this case. Because of the weirdness of the 9 books. It's divided by, each of them gets divided by 4, right? So 7 divided by 4 is basically 1.
Yeah.
4 is 1 and 2 and then 10 is 2. Yeah, it's 4 in total. So then the third one is the smite damage. And so this is where I hurt. Okay, so the first one is 13. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is also not great. So that is 8.
Okay.
And the third one is 3, 8, 14.
Okay.
17.
So, 17. So the total is 21 plus 40.
Yeah, it's okay. I got it.
Ouch.
As these radiant strikes again come back in with and there's a you can see this creature is breaking down, like the chunks of bone that are you've done a lot of damage to him, but it's sort of there's a bit of a fallen ability as he comes back and still to going through all of the actions and the motions of this this ancient warrior's forms and strikes, and then when these 3 land, each vicious cut is then sort of emphasized with this flash of radiant light as it slashes into you. It's your turn. It's looking pretty beat up.
Okay, so am I.
Mm-hmm.
The best defense is a good offense.
Yeah. Let's finish this.
I'm trying to. 14 plus 8. So
22!
it's 7 plus 5 is 12.
12.
12 plus 6.
18.
18 for the first attack. You know what? I'm just gonna do my superiority dice cause it's looking bleak. Yeah. I'm doing an additional 4 points of damage.
22.
Okay.
Yep. Second attack. The 17 plus 8
Yep.
25
to hit. 18 plus 6.
24.
Yeah.
Total of 46 damage.
Come on, just die. Just die.
46 damage. 4-6.
Yeah.
6.
That's a lot.
Describe to me how you put this ancient warrior out of his long vigil.
Yeah.
I'm like, I
Tell me.
respect you, but you have to die. I spin in the water and I cleave through his neck bone with one mighty swing of my blade.
As you do so, you see this. There's this follow through as your blade goes through, and you see this sort of head just
Chiropractically
begins to
adjusted his neck as well, poor thing.
Indeed, he just got it settled.
Oh.
But as you do so, you see that as you kill this ancient creature for the last time, hopefully, he begins to disapparate, and his body turns slowly to dust. A bit like at the end of X-Men. Don't care. The movie's been out 3 years. No spoilers. And just begins to just fall away to thousands and thousands of specks of dust. And not even in the way that you'd go to sludge underwater. This is just it still has that same effect of it becomes more just the spiritual energy that was holding it together just begins to sort of pass away. And as it does,
Endgame.
then Endgame indeed, right? And so, so you then see this sort of radiant spirit from the inside just sort of appear for a second, sort of in outline, and then sort of bows to you.
Oh.
I'm still like, oh, I win.
And the last thing it does is as it reaches out its hand to you,
Oh no.
that weapon that it was using
Wow. So honorable.
I am in shock, so I reach out with both hands, a bit tremblingly, and I take the weapon from it. Then I bow deeply.
As you receive that weapon and bow, as you look back up again, you see the light just begins to fade and dissipate.
Rest well,
Wow.
gentleman. You have done your duty.
Yeah, we
Oh
never
my
found out his
God.
name.
Guys, I have a new sword!
Yay!
Yay!
Thus ends the tale of General Sun, indeed.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Too soon.
Ow,
Too soon.
ow,
There
ow,
goes the
ow.
sun.
Oh no! Take a potion or something.
Drink up.
If it was anyone else, you all would have died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Look, you want to drink a potion, or I could help you a little bit? Not so much.
Yeah.
I need to breathe. Oh my God. I glance over at the two floating
they've disapparated as well.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
I suspect if any of us had attacked him, they would have meleeed us.
Probably.
Yeah.
And it would have been a bad day.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, animated armors are kind of bad.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so what should we do? Is you okay, or should we keep going?
Yeah, give me a sec. I dig through my pouch for the healing potions.
Yeah, okay.
How much are the greater? How much do the greater heal?
I have one more
44 plus
superior
4.
if you need.
No, it's okay.
I prestidigitate it so it tastes like Yrsa's favorite drink.
What's Yrsa's favorite drink?
Yrsa's favorite drink?
I have no idea. Let me think. Her favorite drink would be a nice berry cordial that is very popular in her hometown.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
A lady's drink. I'm sort of like, okay,
It reminds her of her childhood. Oh, nice.
Libina, is it?
Yeah.
Libina. Nice.
Lebina.
Libina.
Plus.
Can I have some?
Yes,
You need someone to help?
Sorry, my math isn't the best. Okay, I healed up a little bit. Still hurt, but not too bad now. Feeling better.
All right, yeah. Let's keep going, I guess.
As you
Oh, there she is.
move here,
It's Honey.
Oh, it's Princess Leia, no.
Ooh.
You see
Oh, wow.
Oh, pretty.
the rather large ghostly figure
Oh,
of
she is very,
Suhani
very big.
Oh, wow.
begin to descend from the sort of mortuary area.
Ooh.
And as she raises her hand and looks at you and begins to pull some eldritch energy into her fingertips.
Oh no.
That's where we're going to stop tonight's show, folks. Thank you very much.
God damn it,
I was thinking of a song to sing to her as well.
Oh, there we go. Well, this is we'll have a whole week to think of that. We've been the Fourth Culture. Thank you very much, everybody that's come to hang out and play and watch us do our weekly show. We tend to stream D&D on a Monday evening and on a Wednesday evening. And this coming Wednesday, Ed, do you want to tell us what's happening this Wednesday?
This Wednesday, if you are a fan of the series Journey to the West, a literary classic and also a TV classic, you don't want to miss this Wednesday's Midweek Mayhem because our party of adventurers are going to be journeying to the West. Won't spoil it for you, but there's going to be some monkey mayhem.
I can't wait.
Yeah. It's gonna be nuts. Spoiler alert: Ramji is Sun Wukong.
He is the Monkey King.
He is, and Lisa is Tripitaka.
I have so much research to do. I literally know nothing about Journey to the West.
Just boss him around.
Yeah.
You're just like lawful good. Like
You are the biggest headache I have.
That doesn't sound much different than our usual one-shots.
Oh, it's very, very different. It's very, very different indeed. But hey, it's a happy story, right?
Yes, I'm very happy.
And I'm very, very, I'm thrilled.
You'll find out 7:30 this Wednesday, folks.
Yay!
Indeed. So yes, come and join us 7:30 Wednesday for Ed's first one shot, and then we will be back with the next episode of the Fourth Culture on next Monday at 7 p.m. Wobbles, high five, Wobbles.
Such a good boy. Don't know anything. It's okay.
The cats are missing. The cats are missing.
Cat's life. Peace. All right, folks. Love you all very much. Have a great evening, and we will see you all soon. Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Behold thine heroes as they observeth the troubled lands and stormy sea. They have no choice, it's national service for Marabanda Survey Team 3. A goblin captaincy, elven cleric, one small and green, one tall and blue, stoned halfling monk and bard who dedicates its campaign anthem to you. We're a Singapore-based party who streams weekly D&D. The Fourth Culture is our name, but you can call us T4C. Asian influence on rule with less Eurocentricity. Now for some Asia Pet Gang chants featuring Audi and Randy.
One copy, take up for me.
One copy, take up for me. Oi, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. Sinistyle, nylon, nylon. Sinistyle, nylon, nylon. Nagaranda, dragon power. Nagaranda, dragon power.
I sound quite transatlantic, actually.
Anyway, this is our party and we're actually very fun. We all go play really hard and we always sing a ton of songs where we find gods and monsters beneath the Urtu sun. We are Asia's the folk culture and at last our song is done. Except for our reminder to follow and subscribe.